Inland Empire. The Riverside. Now, here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
What is up? Welcome to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM. That's Jeff Gorham. I'm Pep Fernandez. Greg Holla holding it down. Jeff, a little bit different than yesterday.
Yes, I'm not cold. I was freezing my...
You didn't wear a beanie. I wore a beanie, man. I came prepared.
I thought we were going to be, it was going to be nice and warm in the press box. Apparently, it could have been, too.
There was a heater in the press box, and Coach Adcock, Cal Baptist, came in at the very end of the show. He's like, you guys don't have the heater on?
Just freezing. I mean, it was cold. Cold, and last night after the show was great. After the show, not so great.
Well, if you guys follow Arlington High School athletics, I know there's some other pictures floating around on Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. It looked like it snowed in Riverside last night, like right during the game.
It snowed. I can tell you, when I came in to work today, I was driving down Van Buren, and that orange museum there off of near Victoria was covered in snow. And I was like, wait a second, because Hatch called me and goes, there's snow in Riverside. I said, Tim, you're just drunk. You're just drunk, Tim. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and you're probably drunk. And he said, no, it's really snow. So I drove by. I said, holy cow, he's right. Hatch was correct. It was snow everywhere.
Yeah, and we were in the grunt of it because last night we finished the show, the radio show at Topman Stadium.
Yes.
And we were all ready to go. All the video cameras were set up. The microphones were red hot, ready to get popping for the big Servite versus Santiago baseball game. And all of a sudden, because we thought we dodged a bullet, right? The sun was out. We saw blue skies, but there was one big angry cloud off in the distance. And we're like, you know what? It might go around us, right? There's a good chance it'll go around us.
No.
In fact, I think that area of Riverside was the only place that was hit, and it got hit hard.
I will say this. My forehead is still bruised because I was getting hit by hail balls all the way walking in my car.
You were?
Yeah, as soon as, the game was over, the show was over, the game was just
getting started.
Just getting started, the catcher gets hurt, and all of a sudden we heard, boom, lightning and thunder. I was out.
You're like, I'm out.
I'm out, Jerry, I'm gone. And I walked out, and then I'm walking to my car, I have my computer, I jam it in my shirt, and then I'm just literally getting pelted with hail on my forehead.
We stopped the radio show. And then like 60 seconds later, we crank it back up on the channel to get the baseball broadcast going.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff and I are doing the top of the first inning. Then we're going to hand it off to a couple of our interns, Mason Jandro and Cullen Holt. They were going to take it the rest of the way. And it started raining. We got 9 pitches deep. And they said, hold on, wait, guys, go to the dugout. It's raining too hard. So we took a commercial break. And inside the commercial break, Jeff's like, I'm out of here, dude. It's raining way too hard. He gets one step out of the press box at Cal Baptist. Boom! Huge thunder. He's like, I'm out of here, guys. He goes running off into the distance.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeff, that was just the beginning.
Oh, trust me.
Hail, rain, thunder, lightning, storm of the century, and we were all set up with all the equipment. It was an absolute mess out there.
If you would have stayed longer, it would have been a winter wonderland.
It would have.
There was a lot of snow. There was snow this morning. I was like, you got to be kidding me. It snowed in Riverside? Nutso.
It was crazy. It was crazy. A shout out to Kono and Cullen and Mason and our new guy, Robbie. Robbie came out.
Yeah, he had a tie on.
Baseball player. Yeah, he was all ready to go.
I wanted to slap that guy just because he was wearing a tie. The first time you meet me, you better not be wearing a tie. Next time you show up.
First impression, come on.
I don't want to see that.
We might dress like slobs, but they don't have to.
Dude, I thought he was going to sell me a Book of Mormon. I was all concerned. I was like, who is this kid over here dressed all nice with a nice tie on? And he's like, hey, my name is... His voice hadn't even changed yet. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Jeff. Hey.
Why does he sound like Mickey Mouse?
Because his voice hadn't changed.
Hi, guys.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Pluto, get over here.
Hey, you, look up here. Look up here.
He's a very young and very... I would say ambitious young man, kind of like Cullen, some of our...
Don't compare him.
Jake here in the studio. We've had some Angel... Remember Nick?
Oh, Angel's too big time for us now, that guy. He's Mr. ABC. And then, of course, these guys are all pretty good guys, but don't compare him to Cullen yet. You can't do that to the boy. Cullen's the greatest of all time.
Is he? He's the GOAT?
Yes, he is the greatest of all time. Yeah, don't ever say that again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting this new dude.
Ramey. It was a mess last night. Unfortunately, we had lots of hands because we had lots of equipment to carry in the rain. We had balloons. We had cake. We had all kinds of stuff, and it was an absolute mess. But we made it. We made it out. We're back in studio, and we've got a lot to get to today, Jeff.
We do? Did you eat that whole cake, first of all?
I didn't even touch it yet.
What do you mean you haven't touched it yet?
Yeah, my wife was a little bummed out. She's like, you guys didn't eat the cake? I said, no, we had the storm of the century. We had to get out of there.
Yeah, and I can't eat while I'm on the radio.
It had white frosting with blue and orange for the Inland Sports colors.
Yes.
I don't know what the inside was.
But it had 2 emojis on top of it. Emoji rings.
Oh, yeah.
So if you would have taken it off, we could have worn the rings. We could have been our emoji guys.
I'll bring them in tomorrow.
All right,
How
good.
would you like that?
I would like that.
It's full of gluten. I got to eat the whole thing.
Ah, man, you have to.
Lots of gluten and dairy.
Yeah, you're
extra gluten.
And Lucy, your daughter, had the deepest voice of anybody I've ever heard.
What's up, guys? This is Lucy. What's up?
No, it was a good show yesterday. Happy birthday again one more time. We'll put a bow on that, but happy birthday.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but I'm glad to be back in studio with Greg over here. Much different when we're out on the road.
Yes.
Oh, we pulled it off.
We always do.
Yes. Whether we're in Hawaii or an airport or at CBU, we always pull it off. But there's a lot going on here in the Inland Empire and beyond. Some big news today for big baseball news. Lucas Duda. I'm a New York Mets fan, Jeff. He had some great years with the Mets.
Yes.
Lucas Duda out of Arlington High School, which got pelted with snow and hail last night. Lucas Duda signed with the Kansas City Royals today. And it's kind of ironic, and I know they're kind of making fun of this guy, but I love Lucas Duda. We're going to hear from Lucas Duda a little bit later in the show. We got an interview from our Fox Sports affiliate out there. But they were saying that Royal fans already love Lucas Duda because he committed a big error in the World Series in 2015 that helped the Royals beat the Mets to win it all. So they already like Lucas Duda for the wrong reasons.
They've come full circle.
Yeah, they have. Now they got him on their own team. And it's kind of has to relate to the Padres, too, because the Padres got out and they got Eric Hosmer, their first baseman, right?
Yes.
So he went to the Padres, so the Royals were like, well, what are we going to do at first base? They look at our guy from Arlington High School in Riverside, and they picked up Lucas Duda, a big bat in the lineup. So.
Nice. Isn't it Hosmer?
Hosmer, yeah.
Yeah, isn't he a big fat guy?
No.
He's not a big fat guy?
No.
He's not a big chunky guy?
No, you're thinking of Billy Butler.
Oh, Billy Butler. He was a really big fat guy.
Right, Jake? Yeah,
yes.
Billy Butler.
Okay,
that's who you're thinking of.
I was just thinking of fat guys.
So we're going to talk Lucas Duda a little bit later in the show, but yeah, he signed with Kansas City. Big deal there. Sharif O'Neal to UCLA. Jeff, I say this all the time. I will give credit where credit is due. You called this before anyone else called it. It's finally official. Sharif O'Neal, the son of Shaquille O'Neal, who beat our Cajon Cowboys in the CIF semifinal, so I don't like him for that. But Sharif O'Neal at Crossroads in Santa Monica has committed to play for the UCLA Bruins.
I believe that I called that within the first minute of him decommitting.
You did. As soon as you heard it, you're like, oh, he decommitted? He's going to go to UCLA.
Boom! Yes. And, he's a good player.
We could probably pull that up. I might do that. I might come over here on our other computer in one of these breaks and find it. Be like, I remember when Jeff said this before anybody else.
Yeah, and I do think this. He's a good player. He's very athletic. I've seen him play quite a bit on the AAU circuit. Not real tough, though. Doesn't have that...
slender. He's not built like Jeremiah Martin at Cajon.
No, and he's not built like his father. But he's 6'9", 6'10". He's gonna once he fills into that frame, he's not a one and done guy. He's gonna he'll play 4 years if he ends up playing in the NBA.
He'll get his own high top Reebok pumps.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
Or he'll get his own Triple B shoe or whatever. But the thing is about the guy is he's got great touch around the basket, can shoot. He's not an interior player. He's a shooting forward. He has to learn how to play with his back to the basket.
He's not going to bring down any rims and shatter backboards like old Papa Shaq.
No, but he's
the big cactus.
The
big Wilt Chamberlain Easy.
The big Easy.
Yeah,
the big Jeezy. I almost said. Okay,
that's you.
I will say this though: he will never ever be the tough guy like his dad. His dad had that tough.
It's a different game though, right? There's no like big banging around big men anymore.
If you had one, it would be. I'm telling you right now.
The big men shoot. They all step out behind the 3-point. Look at our own Finding Minnow Dykstra at UCR, a 7-footer that shoots threes. Like Dirk Nowitzki, Porzingis, right? Those guys.
Those are all stretch 4, stretch 5s.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, if the NBA had a guy like Shaquille O'Neal back in the league, it would be a big man league again. Just because we haven't seen a guy like Shaq since Shaq. I mean, there hasn't been anybody since Shaq. And
we got
that,
spoiled, right?
Yes.
Shaq, Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Hakeem Olajuwon. Who am I missing?
Kareem. How you don't you?
Kareem.
Well, Larry Johnson, he was more power forward. Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
David Robinson,
those centers. Yeah, you can't. I mean, those guys were. And Wilt Chamberlain was really the prototypical, the most dominant guy you had.
Greg Ostertag.
Let's get that out of here. Mark
Eaton.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Right.
Yeah.
Dominant Dikembe Mutombo. Right? Maybe not a big-time scorer, but he was a great player.
Yeah, and great, one of those interior presence guys, which we don't have anybody really. Do we have anybody in the NBA that has that? Joel Embiid maybe a little bit, but he stretches the floor.
Roy Hibbert was kind of like a true center, right? Roy Hibbert, not too long ago.
Roy Hibbert had a big fat ass. That's why he couldn't move. He's just a big butt guy.
Roy Hibbert.
Or remember Duckworth?
Kevin Duckworth.
Kevin Duckworth had the biggest butt of
Portland Trailblazers.
Huge butt.
Huge behind.
Huge. Giant. But we don't, I mean, there's just...
Bigger than Jorge Fabregas?
George Fabregas had the biggest ass of any Angel in history. The biggest butt ever. He was a utility ball player. He could play catcher, first base.
Wait, who's the guy that said Andrew Bynum would go up into the rafters one day as one of the greatest Lakers of all time? Remember?
Not me.
No, remember who said that? I'm going to Google that.
There's no way Andrew Bynum was, I mean.
No, somebody said that. It was like Magic or Mitch Kupchak. Somebody said that.
Hey, he's got a couple championships with Kobe, but what a weirdo, though. Do you remember how weird he was?
Yeah.
He had like parties and stuff.
He was a bad apple. He was parking in like handicap spaces.
All the time.
And he was
just a weird guy. And remember he had his hair? He had that crazy like 70s, what was the guy, Coming to America guy, the singer. James Brown.
No, Randy Watson.
Randy Watson? Who's Randy Watson? He had the James Brown. He had the real long, remember, it's like the comb over. He had the Donald Trump hairstyle for the brothers right there was Andrew Bynum. He did. He had the Donald Trump.
He hasn't been in the league in a while, right?
No, remember he had like bad knees or bad ankles. Remember he had the congenitive knee failures.
I gotta find that quote. Somebody said he was going to be one of the greatest Lakers of all time.
Stop it. He was.
Yes.
He wasn't bad though. He just wasn't good. He wasn't. He was kind of mediocre. He lived in mediocrity, to say the least.
All right, I'm gonna keep digging around for that because I know what's out there.
I'll say that about Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Howard.
I sure wish he still played for the Lakers so we could make fun of him. He's one guy that I probably dislike more than Lonzo Ball.
Really?
Yeah, I really dislike him. Except he's redeemed himself a little bit.
He did?
During the All-Star break, remember my buddy sent me a picture and text. He was playing pickup games at the rec center at San Diego State during the All-Star game with co-eds.
He could have been in Cancun.
No.
He could have been on vacation in the Swiss Alps. No, he was putting in work.
He was actually playing, no joke, he was playing intramural basketball at San Diego State with a couple buddies of mine. Remember? And I said, and then he sent me a picture.
Yeah,
it's real. Was literally playing intramural basketball at San Diego State during the All-Star game. Pretty cool.
So he's back in your corner.
A little bit. But I'm really starting to waver whether or not I like the Lakers.
He might have been the last dominant big man. He played like a big man, right? He didn't really shoot from the outside.
He couldn't shoot beyond 2 feet. And he was a dunker and big body.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm wavering, thinking about changing allegiances.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've been a lifelong Laker fan, and I'm really starting to be bugged.
Because of Lonzo Ball.
And I loved Kyle Kuzma until I saw recently. These guys are like tight buddies.
Yeah, they are.
And it's kind of bummed me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I do like...
I like him. Yeah, I like him less and less.
But now I'm starting to waver. What team do I jump to?
Ooh, that's a the Kings.
No,
man. There's
hell
plenty
no.
of room.
Get the hell out of here.
There's lots and lots of room.
I think
lots of room.
I kind of like Golden State. I always kind of.
You can't jump on while they're on top. You gotta find at least middle of the road.
No, I don't. They're no fun to watch.
You've got to pick a team that's under 500.
I do? Is that the rule?
Yeah, because that way you can join them on the journey up.
But I love the Lakers. The Lakers have meant everything to me. And now I'm starting to like, when I heard it today about Kuzma and Lonzo Ball being like best of
they tweet at each other, and they laugh, and they do all that.
Get rid of both of them. I like Kuzma, but you might have to get rid of the Kuz now, too. Hey, they bought out Brewer's contract today.
Oh, Corey Brewer. Yeah,
They bought him out.
I saw that.
There's more money in the tank there for Kawhi Leonard. Yes, that's my goal is to get. If I'd be very happy. Get me Kawhi Leonard. You know, Paul
So if
George
they brought
would
in
be
Kawhi
nice.
Leonard and got rid of Lonzo Ball, you'd be back on board 100%.
I'd be back on board.
Full-blown Laker
Yes.
fan.
Yes.
Full-blown.
Get rid
No
of-
doubt about it.
Keep Kuzma. Just get rid of his buddy.
The Coos.
I kind of like the Kuz, except he's like involved in all this controversy.
Yeah, his name's on that list.
Oh,
There's a list. There's an FBI list, and
Don't
he's
get on
it.
that list. And yeah, that's the only.
Where'd he go?
thing.
Utah?
He was a Utah guy.
Oh, it's going back to Utah.
Yeah, and think about this: Kristoviak. Oh, Larry Kristoviak's coach there. They got
Oh, is
some
he?
good players.
He was the Milwaukee Bucks head coach,
Yes,
wasn't
he
he?
was. Yes, he was. But think, the guy that played at Centennial is their stud point guard at Utah. His dad's the coach.
Oh, Cedric Bearfield.
Cedric Bearfield's
Yeah.
over there. But man, I'll tell you, Kuzma couldn't shoot a three in college to save his life. He's a pretty good NBA three-point shooter, though. That's
He
because
is.
of our guy
He
Clint
is.
Parks.
That's right. Did the show, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
I think
he
it was,
did.
when you were stuck in Steamboat Springs, bringing us great Olympic coverage
Somebody
from
just-
Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Somebody just said be a Sonics fan. Just sent me a text. Be a
Sonics?
Dude,
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, no, that's the that's the Tunder.
Tunder.
I don't like the Tunder.
Tunder.
Sonics.
Yeah,
Sonic
they're
the
over
Hedgehog.
500. You can't pick them.
No, hell no.
That's real bad. You're
Oh,
going to the
God.
bottom of the barrel right there.
Man, that's rotten.
The Clippers are taking on the Rockets tonight. The first-place Rockets, the best team in the Western Conference, maybe the best team in the NBA. That could be, Jeff, a first-round playoff matchup if the Clippers can get in as the 8th seed.
Really?
They play Houston, number
Yeah,
one.
those two guys hate each other. I think Chris Paul hates the
Remember
Rivers
last
family.
time, yeah, when Chris Paul came to Los Angeles, remember?
Yeah.
It was bad. Bad blood.
And then there was Griffin. Who was the guy that used to play for the Clippers?
Yeah, Blake Griffin.
Blake
yeah.
Griffin, that guy.
Yeah, there was drama all over the court. So they play again tonight. Just
Yeah.
saying. There's bad blood, there's drama, and this could be a playoff matchup. Maybe.
It could be their 14th win in a row for the Rockets. Their second 14-game winning streak of the season. It's pretty impressive.
They're really good. I'm kind of surprised.
I don't like them either, though. I don't like the beard.
You don't?
No, he's good, though. I don't like him, though.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
Kind of surprised about Houston. All right, we're going to have John Ramey on the show talking Mountain West Conference basketball, Nevada basketball, San Diego State basketball, all the good stuff. Tim Cook from Life Pacific will dive into all things college hoops with him. And the head coach at Hillcrest High School, Jackson Wood, as they are getting set for the CIF Southern Section Division 4 AA championship game coming up Saturday night at Godinez High School. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. You'll be spoiled by great customer service and low prices, and the mint and the flour on the way out. Kin Sporting Goods, more than 40 years in the Inland Empire, bringing you all of your sporting gear needs and Letterman's jackets and team sales. They do it all at Kin Sporting Goods. Boost Performance Training in Corona with Coach Ray Bass. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, follow them on Twitter. And they got the strength and speed class, and that class is always small, and that first one is always absolutely free when you mention Jeff Gorham from the Inland Sports Show at the door. And Catalano Motors in Corona off of Temescal Canyon Road, where you can buy, trade, and finance all in one spot. It's Catalano Motors that make that car shopping experience so easy. CatalanoCars.com is the website. Check it out, Catalano Motors off of Temescal Canyon Road. When we come back here on the Inland Sports Show, John Ramey, musician and Nevada Wolfpack broadcaster. He'll join us live coming up at 3:30. And also, we got to get to Centennial High School. They just released their non-league football schedule. Some doozies on there.
Are they playing the Green Bay Packers?
They should be.
They could be.
They're that good. We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports, IE 1350 AM.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajalco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
Pep Fernandez and Jeff Corum.
Welcome back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show. Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Remember this show? You remember this show?
I wasn't allowed to watch this show.
You weren't?
No.
Was it too racy?
Yes, my parents didn't allow me to watch this show.
Oh.
I never got to see
know that.
Three's Company.
Well, the reruns. Now
No.
the reruns. You still can't?
I still won't.
Your parents still have rules?
Yeah, the rules. You know what they get?
Rules are rules.
They gave me the rules. They said you can't watch Three's Company, and I choose not to watch it to this day when it comes on. Even though the great Don Knotts used to be on it. That's what bugs me the most, is I love Don Knotts, yet I won't watch it.
Well, Jeff, when you hear, hooray, I'm an artist, it can only be one man on the spoiled quick quality oil change celebrity hotline. It is world-renowned musician and the voice of the Nevada Wolfpack, the great John Ramey. John, what is cracking, brother?
Hey, I really hope you're using the radio edit of that.
Oh. Should I not?
Hey.
Wait, are you serious?
Are you serious? I would go. Go to a different track, quick. Let's talk real loud. Talk real loud. Talk real loud.
It's the first verse.
I guess we.
Oh,
But,
man.
We waited through it.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, John Ramey. How are you, buddy?
I'm great. I'm trying to not get anybody in trouble. Thanks for playing my tune.
Hey,
I'm
what
proud
about
of that one.
Guadalupe?
Can we play Guadalupe?
You can, yeah. I mean, that's kind of chill. It's not as much.
We're kind of chill.
Not as much of a toe tapper as I'm an artist, but
I just want to say Guadalupe.
Guadalupe is from my more recent record, so I would love it if you play that.
We got it.
We
right
got
now.
some Guadalupe cracking right now on the Inland Sports Show. Hey, John, listen, San Diego State beat Boise State last night. A huge win for the Aztecs right here on Fox Sports IE. What does that mean right now in the Mountain West Conference? Does it mean anything?
I mean, Nevada has already clinched the outright championship of the regular season, but it hurts Boise because they maybe had a claim to be an at-large team, and now pretty much anybody but Nevada is going to have to win the conference tournament to get into the big dance. So because Boise lost, I mean, that's a dagger to their at-large hopes.
Well, hey, John, let's say this. Let's just say, just for the sake of this conversation, because we know you're a Nevada guy, and Nevada's probably going to win the whole thing in the conference. Let's just say San Diego State gets red hot. Matt Mitchell from nearby Roosevelt High School has the tournament of his life, and San Diego State wins the conference tourney and gets to the big dance. Nevada still gets in, though, right?
Yeah, but San Diego State could totally win a game in that tournament. I mean, in the big tournament. I mean, San Diego State's good.
They're very good. They're without their guy, though. Malik Pope was part of that, caught up in that net of the FBI scandal. We were up in Sacramento with the Highlanders, and we read that. We were like, holy smokes. And you know, I don't know if that hurts them that much because they do have some young guys on that San Diego team, Matt Mitchell being one of those guys. They have a chance because they're athletic. They can shoot a little bit better than they have in the past, but they've been so up and down all season.
Yeah, but you know, Jeff, that up and down means chance of being up in March, and when that happens, all bets are off. I'm not so sure that losing Pope is that. I don't think it's that detrimental. I mean, he was averaging like 13 points a game, not like 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, he's a good player, but I don't feel like he was an irreplaceable component. But yeah, so Nevada is at UNLV tonight, and then they go and close the season at San Diego State on Saturday night, which will be senior night for the Aztecs at Viejas, and I'm very much looking forward to that one.
Well, I wish the Highlanders are playing Long Beach State, or Pep and I would be down at San Diego State to watch that game. What a great environment. That'll be your first time at Viejas this year, correct?
This year, yeah. But I've been there before with the Highlanders. It's a great spot.
So, John Ramey, I know that's a big game in the conference finale, Nevada and San Diego State. You guys have already wrapped up the regular season title, but do you think it could still mean a lot going forward? Because is this a potential tournament matchup that we might see? Let's just say as the Aztecs get you guys in the finale, because Nevada, really, again, you know, they've already wrapped it up. They're the team to beat going to the conference tournament. San Diego State, senior night, final game in Viejas of the season. They come out big and they pull off a win. Does that have any carryover, any momentum going into the conference tournament? Is that a good thing either way?
I mean, the coaches would say no, but I would say yes, right? There's got to be. I mean, Nevada spanked San Diego State by 25 in Reno earlier. So I suspect if the Aztecs win that game, that would be, you would really wash your hands of that. You would, if you're San Diego State, you can suddenly feel pretty confident about how you measure up against the best team in the conference. The other thing is for Nevada, these last 2 games, I mean, again, they've clinched the regular season deal, but there's a seeding issue, right? Nevada wants to get as far away from possible from the 8-9 seed so that if you win in the first round, you don't get the 1 seed in the second round. And right now they've been projected as high as a 6 seed, but that's assuming they win out. So they need to keep winning games just to get that seed up. And then the other thing is, Lindsey Drew tore his Achilles on Valentine's Day at the end of the first half at Boise State, and he was a starting point guard. So Nevada is still kind of figuring out who they are without Drew, who's a junior and had played nearly 100 games at Nevada and is in many ways the heart and soul of the program. So there are a lot of still moving parts on the Nevada end despite them having clinched. It's not like baseball where you can just, bring in the AAA guys for a week and give everybody time off.
Talking with John Ramey, the voice of the Nevada Wolfpack. Hey, John, Ugly Street. Can we play Ugly Street? Yeah,
again, you're choosing ballads. That's nice.
Oh,
that's nice.
What? You know what? We can take requests. I mean, this is like an open hour of requests. The request line is open, so.
Yeah, no, Ugly Street's good. I'm proud of that one. That's a good one.
All right, I'm going to go with Ugly Street right here. And what I wanted to ask you was, okay, Nevada's basically a surefire thing for the NCAA tournament. Have you ever called an NCAA tournament game? Is this going to be your first trip to the big dance?
I called UC Riverside women's basketball as a 14 seed at the Galen Center in March of 2007, and they had 3-seed Arizona State down with about 7 minutes to go, I'm going to say. I'm not looking at the box score. And Kemi McKelly got a very unfortunate 4th and 5th fouls called on her, the league MVP for Riverside, and the Highlanders' offense went away in the last 7 or 8 minutes of regulation, and the Sun Devils wiggled off the hook. It would have been the greatest upset, certainly, that I'd ever called. But I've called one women's NCAA tournament game, never with the men.
I wonder where they're going to put Nevada. They put them in those pods, I wonder where you're going to end up.
Well, I mean, I've seen everything, I've seen Nashville, I've seen Detroit, I've seen Wichita. I mean, I'm rooting for San Diego, rooting for Boise, because that means Nevada fans can drive to Boise.
Mm-hmm.
San Diego, pretty self-evident why you'd want to go there. Keep it in the time zone. But I've also seen, I was joking with the great Bill Roth, Hall of Fame broadcaster for the Virginia Tech Hokies for 27 years. I said, Bill, I got this projection in Nashville, Nevada as a 7 seed against the Hokies as a 10 seed. He goes, I'd drive out for that. So Nashville will be fun. I mean, it's a tournament. I'll go anywhere. I'll just go wherever they tell me to go. March, basketball, can't beat it.
Well, if you go to Nashville, you can bring your guitar. And you can play some small
gigs.
Yeah, you can go to the tournament and play a seedy little underbelly bar.
Now, you guys know I've tried to wear both hats on the road. We've discussed this. That's against mission rules now for old Johnny.
Oh, it's still talked about all the time, my friend, all the time.
Yeah, the night I burned down Missoula.
Hey, you're in Las Vegas right now for the big UNLV. That's tonight, that game?
Yeah, it is 8 o'clock Pacific tonight from the Thomas and Mack Center.
How do you kill time in Las Vegas, John Ramey? And just keep in mind, this is a very family show. We've got a very young audience.
It's funny. People joke about that. How do any of us kill time on the road? You wake up, you eat breakfast, you roll some emails, you go to shoot around, you hit the gym, you sit in your hotel room right now in sweatpants and an untucked team polo, and you get ready for the team meal and film. I mean, it's very...
That's what we all do the same thing, it sounds like.
Yeah, right? I mean, you guys know.
It's not very glamorous.
We're not painting the town red.
Well, hey, I don't know if you've been following the Highlanders, but the Highlanders... They're right now. They're neck and neck with Northridge.
No, we're gonna get in, Jeff. We're getting in.
The thing is, who's Gazal, our guy, could be out. or we could be out, but I think we're kind of...
We're in, Jeff.
We're looking good because Northridge plays Fullerton tonight, and if they lose, we are into the mini dance.
The mini dance.
The mini dance.
Sadie Hawkins.
Yes, at the Big West tournament at the Honda Center this year.
Wait, do the Highlanders have a bye, and they just get to watch and wait and see who loses?
No, we play tomorrow night. We play Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and then we have our finale at Long Beach State.
So John, we have 3 wins. Gazal has 3 wins, but they have played one more game. We have 2 games this week. They only have 1. Okay. So if they lose tonight against Fullerton, it's all over. We're in.
Oh, wow. Where is that, Fullerton or Northridge?
It's at Northridge.
The Matadome.
That's a toss-up, right?
I hope not.
Well, John, we always appreciate the time. Thank you for the parental warning on that first song, although it's one of my favorites. I'll have to play it. Well,
thank you. No, it's good. It's just the vulgarity comes early in the lyrics.
Were you angry when you wrote that?
No, I'm never angry. It was more, when I do use adult language in my lyrics, which I went through a period where I did fairly consistently, but I'm kind of off of it now. I think it's a tone thing. It's a tone. It's like I want to project a certain nonchalance, I think, in that instance. Yeah, I wrote that song 10 years ago. I don't recall exactly.
I heard about you. Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, and John Lafayette Ramey, the dirtiest mouths in music. That's what I heard. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing around the streets. So.
Well, thank you. It's great. It's great company.
Hey, John, good luck with the call tonight against UNLV, and we'll talk again soon.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
Love you, buddy.
Love you guys.
John Lafayette Ramey, the voice of Nevada Wolfpack basketball. We got to take a break. We're up against it. When we come back, we're going to talk some football. You got any Wonderlic tests?
I do have a Wonderlic, but I have to start it because it's timed. It's a timed test.
Is?
Yes, so I will read you some questions.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do that. We still got to get Centennial football. Their schedule is out. We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
I played once upon a time at Centennial High School. I was actually on the first ever CIF championship team back in 2000, and then my senior year we won it again. I think that's my passion because I've done it. I know exactly where these athletes are at. I know what their mindset is right now. I know how hard it is to, number one, find a performance coach who can take you to the next level. What sets us apart has to be, how we work with our athletes and what we know. We can take an athlete and help them reach their athletic potential, help them, prevent injuries, help get them stronger. I know every single athlete who steps into this gym. I know exactly where they're at, and I'm going to progress them every week. If you're not getting results, then, what's it about? We're going to deliver something that's measurable, in terms of speed, power, strength, agility.
focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
Beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
Hey, you know what's funny? I don't know if Greg saw this, but KVCR, local PBS, is playing all the old Mr. Rogers shows.
As well they should.
Did you see that? Yeah, he saw it, yeah.
Did you know who's going to play Mr. Rogers in a movie? Tom Hanks. Yeah, that's just stupid.
It is? Who would you pick? The Rock?
The Rock would be great.
The Rock.
An action movie of Mr. Rogers walking and ripping off his
cardigan,
shirt,
like, ugh.
putting on that sweater, is just shirtless with a big sweater on, changing his shoes. Nah, Arnold's too old. Arnold, have you seen Arnold? Oh my gosh,
Arnold.
He's hideous. He's very, very bad looking.
Was that funny when Gary Adcock, the Cal Baptist head baseball coach, said that they took, his face and put it on Arnold's body and says, "We'll be back."
Yes.
Because that's what he famously said at the end of last year. We'll be back.
They're both about the same size, too. I've stood next to Arnold, and he's about the same size as Gary Adcock.
Like, you and Gary Adcock look like the same guy. You guys could be that Twins movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. You guys could be twins.
He's a squished version of me.
But he was an awesome athlete. He played baseball at UCLA.
Oh, he was a good basketball player.
Out.
He was a good basketball player. I like to mess with him and call him the smallest guy in the entire world.
You're like, oh, I lost him behind that blade of grass. Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, I know he's just
up.
I know he's just going, Gorm's nuts. No, we were good buddies when we were little kids. He was a good guy.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. He's such a great guy. Well, welcome back to the
Handsome
Inland
as
Sports
ever.
Show.
Oh, he's still handsome.
Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. He looks like you.
I know, he's really handsome. Good-looking guy.
The NFL Combine going down in Indianapolis. Quarterbacks will be on the field on Saturday. Most of them will throw. Sam Darnold will not. But a lot of the stuff happens off the field. You know, they take all the measurables. They want to ask you questions. They give you tests.
Tests.
Like psychological tests. You know, tests to see how smart you are. It's called the Wonderlic.
Wonderlic?
Sometimes they say, you know what? If you grade high on the Wonderlic, like a guy, who was it? Ryan Fitzpatrick? He was a Harvard guy, a quarterback in the NFL. He's bounced around. I think he scored like off the charts on the Wonderlic. Doesn't really translate if you're going to be a great quarterback, though.
Vince Young scored like the lowest Wonderlic test ever.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he was.
That one kind of makes sense.
He didn't pan out.
But intern Cullen has some questions, right? Do you have some questions for us?
I do. I have Wonderlic questions.
So where did you find these? Are these like real Wonderlic questions from the Combine?
They're on everything.
You can go to the Wonderlic website and take practice tests. So I'm sure Sam Darnold's out there on
right
taking
now
these practice tests. He's not going to be throwing, but he's taking practice tests.
Why is he not throwing? What is that?
What is he hiding?
What's he hiding? He's got a torn rotator cuff.
He's just going to save it for the pro day at USC.
That's just so stupid.
All right, I'm sure Sam Darnold's listening to the show, and he's probably thinking, oh, man, thank heavens they're going to do a Wonderlic test. Now I can get ready for the NFL
Bring it on.
All right, intern Cullen, hit us with some of the Wonderlic questions.
Okay, so here we go.
All right, for those of you playing along at home, this is question number 1.
18.
What month is 5 months after March? A.
September. No,
June.
Did I say September? October.
B. December. C. August. Or D. October.
What?
October!
Disqualified. Jeff?
October.
You
jumped on it. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's probably worse to miss it, right? Other than just guessing, it's probably worse to miss it.
Wait, what was the thing? I don't think. Wait.
5 months after March. It's October, right? Is it October?
May, June, July. August! It's August!
No, it's not.
Yes, it is August.
Oh, it is August.
It is. It's August. Dummy.
You missed it too.
Hey,
but you copied my answer.
You said like 9 answers. I figured, I'm like, that doesn't sound
You
right.
copied me, and you got it wrong too. That's what you get for copying in class.
Like, give us something else.
All right.
All right, we go. If the first 2 statements are true, the third statement is true, false, or not certain. Statement number 1, a man works at Bob's pool store.
Okay.
Statement 2, all the employees at the pool store wear blue shirts. Statement 3, the man wears blue shirts.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
True.
Ding, ding, ding. The answer is true.
Yes.
For those of you playing.
We got October.
Would you like to come over and study tonight?
It's definitely October.
I love games. Come on, bring it on.
Cheesecake is to dessert as blank is to fruit. Once again, that's cheesecake is to dessert as blank is to fruit.
Orange juice.
A, apple.
Oh, sorry.
B, meal. C, cereal. Or D, bread.
What was the first one?
Apple.
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 Or October. Apple. I'm going with apple.
I would go apple, too. I was just thinking.
Okay, what is it, Colin?
Survey says apple.
Would you like to come over and study tonight?
We still have like 5 minutes. We can,
all right, come on.
Let's do a couple more.
Hey,
listen, we're going to talk Centennial football. Trust me, we'll get to it if it doesn't happen now.
Does Cullen have radio voice today or what?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go again.
Wonderlic.
A tandem bike means that it has blank seats.
2, yeah.
The answer is 2.
Dos.
If it's a party, you have 3.
Dos sillas.
Okay, here's a tough one.
Okay.
Pick the state
a menage
on the
bike.
West Coast.
California!
Texas, Maine, Florida, or Oregon.
Oregon!
Oh, you guys serious? That's the easy one.
Yeah, weren't you from Oregon?
As my East Coast friends would say, Oregon.
Oregon. All right, come on, Cullen.
All right.
Come on, radio voice.
Do we have more?
Select the shape that is not a type of triangle.
Ooh, okay.
Right, acute, obtuse, or rhombus.
Rhombus!
D!
Rhombus.
D, yeah, rhombus.
Survey says rhombus.
Yeah! Wow. I could play quarterback. Right now, though,
you're smarter than
the
Mitch
first
Young.
question, though, just puts you in an offensive line.
I'm gonna uphill battle.
You are one pathetic loser.
This is too much fun. Okay, go ahead, intern Colin.
All right, here's the hardest one.
Uh-oh.
A lawyer owns.
Wait, do I need scratch paper for this?
4 pairs of pants.
4 pairs of pants.
5 dress shirts and 6 ties. How many days can the lawyer go without wearing the same combination of 3 items?
Hello?
Oh, I can figure this out. Hold on. This is
You love this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm already thinking if I paid my cable bill. I don't even care.
No, wait, hold on. I can figure this out. What was it? 4, 5? I need a pen though. Hold
Did
on.
I buy diapers? That's all I'm thinking in my head because you lost me.
study
Look, he's got
tonight?
paper and pen.
Hold on. I'm doing this.
You can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Let me see
Hold
the
on. Don't tell me, Colin. Hold on. 4, 5. What was it? 4, 5, and 6.
I wanna see if he- what-
Wait,
how
say
close he
it
gets.
again for me, Colin.
4 pairs of pants, 5 dress shirts, and 6 ties.
60. 60 combinations.
You're a ding dong, not even close.
Yeah, it's 60.
No, it's not.
What is it?
What's the answer?
The answer is 120.
No, that's wrong.
It's not wrong. It's the Wonderlic.
No, that's wrong.
You're
That's-
crazy.
no,
It's not.
that's definitely wrong.
Did you
It's
say I
double
have
it.
a plethora? Oh, yeah.
No.
You have a plethora.
Why couldn't you?
No, it's 60.
Okay, I'm going to be
Is
honest.
there
I
a
don't actually know
problem,
the answer to this one. I
Is
didn't
there a
mark
problem,
it.
officer?
But I believe you multiply all 3, 4 times 5 times 6, which would be 120.
No. You find the largest.
60's not on there.
It's 60.
It's not on there.
Option, though.
It's not an option.
We know that's not the answer.
No, that's wrong. That's definitely
we
wrong.
know that's not the
Would
answer.
you
It's
like
not.
to come over and study tonight?
I have no idea what the correct answer is.
But 60's not an option?
30. Try 30.
No, it's 60.
No way.
Anybody home?
It's 60.
Is your hat? No.
Wait, it was
How did
4,
you
5.
get 60, Pep? That's what I
Because
wanna
you
know.
find the greatest common denominator that 4, 5, and 6 can all get into. So, like, it's hard to explain, but if you wore each one of those separately, like, it would be 60 combinations.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Wait, do we have another one?
You want to go more?
Yeah, I'm dumb.
All right.
I used to be really smart. I was Capital Alpha, top 10%
I don't know
in
if
the
I
country.
believe that.
I am. I'll bring in the awards. Okay, go ahead, Colin. I don't have to prove anything to you, Jeff.
A synonym of tenacity is chutzpah, ineptness,
That's a hard word.
urban, or aptitude.
I know what it is.
Wait, no, you're looking at it.
No, I'm just looking. It's chutzpah.
Is it? I don't
Yes,
know what
it's
that means.
chutzpah. Hey, you should know. You're half Jewish.
I should.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I have no idea.
What do you mean? There's no answer?
Let's look it up. No, it doesn't tell you the answer until you're done with the test.
Oh, you have to go through the whole test.
That is chutzpah.
Would you like to
It's
come
like
over
if you
and
drink
study
Manischewitz.
tonight?
Have you ever tried Manischewitz?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah, Manischewitz. See, that's the Jewish side in my family. And then, of course, Smedberg side. There's a lot. I'm telling you, it's chutzpah.
Let's do this because this is way too fun. Let's circle back around and do more Wonderlic tests
Ooh,
later in
more-
the show.
I love it.
We got to get to Centennial football, but we also got to make room for Tim Cook. He's coming up, the Life Pacific basketball coach. We'll talk college hoops with him. We'll be back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Wow.
I played once upon a time at Centennial High School. I was actually on the first ever CIF championship team back in 2000, and then my senior year we won it again. I think that's my passion because I've done it. You know, I know exactly where these athletes are at. I know what their mindset is right now. I know how hard it is to, number one, find a performance coach who can take you to the next level. What sets us apart has to be, you know, how we work with our athletes and what we know. We can take an athlete and you know, help them reach their athletic potential, you know, help them, you know, prevent injuries, help get them stronger. I know every single athlete who steps into this gym. I know exactly where they're at, and I'm going to progress them every week. If you're not getting results, then, you know, really what's it about? We're going to deliver something that's measurable, you know, in terms of speed, power, you know, strength, agility.
thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart, is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
Drink? Beetle juice?
Yes, that's it!
Name's Beetlejuice?
You said it twice, just say it once more, come on.
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Well, when you hear the Star Wars music, and that was a little birthday duet from our good friend Tim Cook at Life Pacific. Coach, do you realize we are living in a world with no Luke Skywalker now? I can go ahead and say it.
This is a real crying shame. Don't make. I was having a great day.
I know. You know what? Because Jeff and I were just talking some Star Wars off the air, and you're a big Star Wars nerd too. And I asked Jeff, I'm like, we could talk about The Last Jedi, right? Like it's been out. It's out of the movie theater. It's coming out. It's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray soon, so we can talk about it. Yeah, we're just living in a world where Luke Skywalker is no longer with us.
I named my kid after Luke. That's the sad thing. What am I going to do?
I was trying to name Austin Obi-Wan, but I didn't think that would fly.
Hey, I almost had my wife convinced to name him Luke Han Gorham until she had never watched Star Wars, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Wait a second." We were watching. She goes, "What's the name of that character?" And I go, "That's Han Solo." And she goes, "You want to name our son Luke Han Gorham?" I went, "You're darn right I do." And then she goes, No. It's not going to happen. But the reason she was going to go with Han originally is because her grandfather was Han.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but she didn't go for it. Ding
Oh,
dong.
that's unbelievable. My next kid is going to be Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewie.
Chewbacca.
Chew. What's up, Chew?
Hey, your son has legs like Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, he kind of looks like Chewbacca already. He's got a couple of genes looking like him. But I could go, "Hey Chewie, shoot that thing." I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be awesome. And they'll go.
Hey, Coach Cook, do you have a Chewbacca?
Or do I have a Chewbacca? You mean like a doll Chewbacca?
No, do you do a Chewbacca? Do you have a sound?
Oh, I know. I just said.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Not bad.
Better than
It's
myself
not
or
too
Jeff.
bad, huh?
It sounded like Chewbacca in a tin can.
I love it.
We got Coach Cook on from Life Pacific. And have you guys won the national title yet? What's going on with you guys?
Oh my gosh, what a year, you guys! I mean, are you kidding me? We're going back to back with. We lost 2 starters. We redshirted kids, and here we are again going to Indiana March 14th through the 18th. And I don't think a lot of people know this, but we have to play elite NCAA Division II schools that are Christian universities waiting to get into the NCAA, so they have a 3-year moratorium. So we're playing teams that are as good as Cal Baptist.
That's tough. I mean, because they're in the transition process. They're moving up.
Yes, they're in the. I mean, Dallas Baptist, who we're probably going to draw, is the #1 team in the country right now in our level, and then I think they're right up there in Division II too. But they are comparable. I mean, I was looking at film, and it's like playing a Cal Baptist or a Concordia or an Azusa Pacific, which we played before, but. You're just up against the front line of 6'9", 6'9", 6'8", and they look more like a Big Sky team or UC Riverside, and it's tough. But we're going there on a hot run, and my kids are working their tails off, and we're playing the best basketball. So we'll see what happens.
Wait a sec here. Now you haven't played. You play. When do you play? What's the date?
March 14th on Wednesday in Indiana. We're out in the middle of. If anyone's heard of it, Lake Winona, Indiana. It's about 2 hours from Indianapolis.
But that's like a month between games. That's crazy. It's like 3.5 weeks.
Oh, it's really, really tough. And I'll tell you what, you have good kids when they practice hard every day. We've shortened. We went to weights for about 30 minutes, and then we practiced for about an hour, and we'll do some skills on one day, and we'll scrimmage, and you just have to keep it kind of lively. But I'll tell you what, these kids have been absolutely phenomenal because it's not easy.
We got Coach Cook here from Life Pacific on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Coach Cook, who's your NBA team? I don't know if we've ever asked you that.
Oh, I know. I get this asked all the time. I used to be a huge Knicks fan with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, the heyday. Yeah, I just absolutely loved them. But I'm sorry to say this. My kids get so mad at me. I picked Phoenix because I tried to make all the Laker fans mad in the van, so they just get on me.
That worked out.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't attach myself anymore because all these guys move around. But I become a. If I was going to say one team that I really love to watch is the Spurs. I really enjoy the Spurs.
God, you're more boring than I thought.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. What are you going to say, Jeff? You think I'm going to say the Warriors? Come on, man.
Well, that's what Jeff said. We should ask Coach Cook this because Jeff over here, lifelong diehard Laker fan, but because of Lonzo Ball, it's really turned him off of the purple and gold. And he was, he was seriously considering jumping onto a new team. And the first thing he said was, "Oh, I kind of like Golden State." No, you can't pick Golden State, Jeff. That's the easy one.
No, you can't, Jeff. Are you kidding me? I love you, big fella, but you got it. Come on, man.
Phoenix would welcome you, Jeff.
They told me that I had to choose a team that was below 500.
Under 500.
I can't do that.
Yes, Phoenix. It doesn't get any. Yeah,
well, you know, I kind of like the Knicks when they had Pat Riley. I was an East guy because of Riley, but now I don't even know who's there anymore. Who runs the Knicks?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's you can't keep track of it. Xavier McDaniel, Mark Jackson. I love Derek Harper.
Hubert Davis.
They had such a nice team. Yeah, Hubert Davis. I mean, they had
Charlie Ward.
Houston.
Hey,
Charlie Ward. I mean, they were nice. They were nice, and you couldn't come down through the lane, man. You get popped.
No, physical, man. That was like right after the Bad Boys, right, from Detroit.
Oh, I hate Detroit.
Right around the same time, but right after it.
Yeah, Detroit's my least favorite team in the whole league. Tim Hatch just sent out a text to me and said, "Why don't you be a Detroit fan?" I can't. I was a Laker fan. You hated. Remember Rodman when he was a peen head, and then you had all those ding dongs that play. They were just jerks. I hated those guys. Rick Mahorn,
the Lane Beer teams, the Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I don't want those guys. Heck with those.
Well, there's room in Phoenix with Coach Cook if you want to go that way, Jeff.
No, I'm going to stick with the Lakers until they get rid of Lonzo Ball.
Oh, I don't know. The NBA though is just really, you guys, as you know, just watch it when they get to the semis of the playoffs. That's about it. I mean, it's interesting.
Well, Coach Cook, do I dare ask you about the college basketball landscape?
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough time in the show, but I'll just say a couple things. When you have as much money trickling down to all sorts of different sources, from TV revenue to ticket sales to whatever you want to say, when it trickles down and people get greedy and people use it as an out, it gets very, very difficult. Now, you can't blame kids for taking money that don't have their lights on at home and can't feed their families and those kind of things. So the blame is not there. The blame is in the system, and the NCAA's got to get checked. They have to open up recruiting things. I mean, you can't even move. You can't have relational times with talking to people at certain times. They've got these dead period restrictions. They've got money restrictions, and it's a very, very small window of paying these athletes. And then also, they've got to open up new policies on being able to set up minor league systems like baseball does, I think. I think that if kids want to go get paid, then they need to have more systems in place so that they can get paid and go that avenue. Because really, with one and done, they're going to school for a year. I mean, are they really getting an education?
Nope.
Or are they? I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, they're not.
So they're. Yeah.
I was going to say, they're not even going to school a year. They're only going till Christmas, and then they just stop showing up, and they still get to keep playing. So it's goofy.
Yeah, the system has been fractured for years, but it's going to take the athletes, and it's going to take some real premier people to step up and change this thing. But it really needs to be done, because everyone's pointing fingers and stuff, and the fingers go right at the green, which is the money. And you gotta recalibrate but there really needs to be some refocus on getting this system in place.
In terms of recruiting, Coach, how different is it from recruiting at the Division I level and at the NAIA level at like Life Pacific? I mean, because I know you can recruit at any time? Is there certain windows, or is it the same recruiting across the board for college basketball?
No, we can, in NAIA, I love it so much because we can recruit 365 days a year. There's no restrictions, and we can talk to anyone, and we can maneuver around, and it makes it so much better because, as you guys know, we don't have the big brand name that the NCAA, so it's great that we don't have any restrictions. The problem with NCAA is if you go into a supermarket and you bump into the parents of a recruit, you have to report that. It's called a bump. How stupid is that? I mean, you can't even go in and get milk and run into a recruit's parents or a recruit without making a violation. I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And then they put all these restrictions on them where there's dead periods and they can't go out. And they wanted to make it an even playing field. So they said, well, Portland State doesn't have as much money as Duke. Duke can go out whenever they want. It doesn't matter. The same kids are not going to Portland State that are going to Duke.
That's true.
So it's like open up the recruiting, have the relational thing put back in it, and then let's get this money thing situated so that there could be minor leagues to basketball, so that the kids that don't want to go to school, that want to go try to make it in the pro levels, let them go. And then let's see about the power conferences, because that's really where the kids go that get paid, and see if they can figure out a way to if the kids end up at these power conferences, how are you going to compensate them for their value in coming to the school when the school's making millions of dollars and the NCAA is making billions of dollars? It's fractured, and it needs to be done because it's getting old for everyone.
Well, Coach Cook, we appreciate your insight. We got to run. Please, when you come back from Indiana, please come back with that national championship.
I love you guys. I have to leave you with this. I'm taking the team to the Clippers-Rockets game tonight.
You are?
Ooh, it could be a fight.
That's a present. Yes, and we get to see them warm up on the court for the first hour down in the court. It's going to be unbelievable. I will put some stuff on Twitter.
Yes. You're the Inland Sports correspondent tonight at Staples Center.
I'll give you
bet.
I'll give you $100. $100 if you go up to the beard and yank on it.
How about if I throw a spit wad in it?
Dude, that'd even be better. We need photo evidence.
I love you guys.
Thank you, Coach Cook. Enjoy the game tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. All right, see you guys.
See
ya. Oh, man, Clippers, Rockets, you're right, dude. There could be some fireworks tonight at
That'd be
Staples
awesome.
Center.
Hey, you just said when you were talking about when he comes back from Indiana.
Yeah.
I could picture him for the rest of his life if he won the national championship. He would wear that net around his neck like
bling, like Flava Flav had the clock. He would wear the
this
net.
national championship net, and he'd wear it all over the place. He'd wear it in the shower. He'd wear it in bed. He'd just wear it all over the place.
Of course you would, right?
No. Are you kidding me?
Hey, your boy Tim Hatch said, speaking of one and done, you were one and done at a couple different schools.
Oh, what a jerk. Hey, listen to this. You know what he's doing right now?
What, who, Tim Hatch?
Yeah.
Tim Hatch?
Yes, Tim Hatch. He's playing golf at the Scientology course out in Hemet.
He might not come back.
He's never coming back.
Oh, is he really out there?
Yes.
Is it a high school tournament?
It's a high school tournament.
Wait, who plays high school tournaments out there?
I don't, obviously.
Are you allowed to?
Yeah, it's free. You can play.
Tim Hatch, if you can hear us, and I know you're probably listening to the show while you're on the course, do you see Tom Cruise right now?
I was just gonna
Is
say.
Tom Cruise there?
Are there people?
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Are they chasing you around? Are you getting chased? Just let us know. If you need help, just text me. Say hi, Mom, and I know that you're in trouble. See, I know that if they find out that you're talking about them, you're in big trouble. So if you're by some chance you need some help, let me know. I'll come out and save you.
Hey, Greg, I got a little something over here, just in case for Tim Hatch out there, in case he doesn't come back off the golf course.
Is this Tim Hatch?
Mr. Bobby, come on down here.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
This is going downhill fast. I think it'd be a great time to go to commercial break.
They're going to go to commercial. We're going to go to commercial, too. We'll be right back. More Wonderlic and also Jackson Wood, the head basketball coach at Hillcrest, as they're getting ready to play for a CIF Southern Section Championship. We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Wow. Would you like to come over and study tonight?
And one time at band camp,
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
By the American Institute of CPAs and the Yeah, let's do it. You're ready.
we're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Hey, we got big high school football news to pass along, and I'm not even talking about the Centennial football schedule, which was released today.
No?
Jeff Steinberg is going to Beaumont High School, according to Tim Hatch.
Are you kidding me? Tim Hatch broke that
Or did it have a question mark?
It was
So he was like, he's going to Beaumont?
Yeah, he
question mark?
It was like, he's going to Beaumont? Like he just found out, like it was breaking news. Hey, Tim Hatch! Hey, Tim Hatch, guess what? It happened about a month and a half ago.
Listen, Tim, you got one mission. Find Tom Cruise. That's all you got to worry about.
Find Tom Cruise. Oh, he's a Scientologist. You know, he's very, very manipulative.
Tim Hatch is?
Yeah, oh, he's easy to brainwash. Definitely.
Wow.
He's going to be living there. Hatch is going to be living in the compound. He's going to be
golfing all day long.
Oh, that's all he's going to be. If he can golf for free all the time, he'd be a Scientologist.
Well, welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. We do have some real football news. The Centennial,
hold on.
Is he riding you back again?
Yeah, he just said, here's the deal. He says, signal is gone, but I think I see Travolta on the next tee.
John Travolta.
Is
that
so
problem
funny.
opposite?
That's so funny.
Tim Hatch.
Oh.
No, we do have some football news. Centennial High School released its non-league schedule because remember last year nobody wanted to play them?
Yes.
Nobody ever wants to play them. They're too good.
Yeah, they had a 9-game schedule.
They had a 9-game schedule. Only the University of Redlands does that kind of wacky stuff. No, they got a full schedule. So there are 5 non-league games because we know who they're going to play in the land of the Big 8. But their 5 non-league games look like this. They're going to open up in week 0 against Chandler, Arizona. I remember the first time they played Chandler a couple of years ago. They played at Norco High School. One of the greatest high school games I ever seen. They went back and forth, tons of points. That's going to be a lot of fun. So they're going to open up with Chandler, Arizona. Then they're going to play on the road at Orange Lutheran. That's always a battle, but I say it's a battle, but really Centennial always wins that one. Then they're going to play Pittsburgh.
The Steelers?
No, the Pitt Panthers. No, they're going to play Pittsburgh from the East Bay up there, Tracy, Antioch, Martinez area. They played them last year, and they beat them. Beat them pretty good.
I thought they were playing I was all excited. I saw Pittsburgh.
That would be more of a competitive
the
game.
Steelers. Ow,
Jeff, what are you doing over there? That's all on camera, though, by the way.
I had an errant. I had an errant eyebrow that was sticking in my eyeball.
You ripped it out?
It was like grabbing me. You know, you ever have a wild? It was wild. It's like
Gandalf.
Yeah,
Gandalf's got some wild hairs.
I had some cilia that were grabbing my eyeball, and it was I'm sorry about that.
Focus.
Lack of focus.
Where was it? Okay, so Chandler, Arizona at Orange Lutheran, then Pittsburgh, which they beat last year, on the road at Narbonne, which they beat last year.
That's a dumb name. What is Narbonne?
I don't know.
Exactly.
And then Valley View.
Oh, Valley View.
Yeah, Valley View. So credit to Valley View for stepping up. Somebody had to play them.
Hey, father-son still
the Barledge.
The Barledge?
Jacob Barledge.
The Barledge boys. Yeah, he can throw a country mile on this deck and yell with anyone.
They're a good family, good football team. So awesome to see them stepping up because, again, Centennial puts out contract offers for a lot of schools, a lot of big-name schools. Nobody wants to play them. They can't find any games.
Pansies.
9 games last year.
Pansies.
I'm still holding out hope, Jeff. I'm going to say it now in case it ever comes to fruition. We'll say we said it here first. The Centennial Vista Marietta rivalry. I'd love to see it renewed. I think Vista Marietta is going to be back on the mend. They finished in 3rd place last year in the Southwestern League. I think they're going to be on the rise again.
I don't want to see that. You know what I want to see?
What do you want to see?
I want to see Coach Broach, baby. If it ain't Broach, I want to see Heritage Centennial.
That would be wonderful.
I'm tired of this mismatch stuff. Let's go big boys here. Big offensive line versus that skilled offense or whatever.
Skilled position guys.
Yeah, skilled guys.
We got great running backs. Cortez is coming back.
I want to see that line of Heritage just eat those guys.
That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Coach Broach.
Actually, you know what? Cajon's going to be really good again next year. It'll be Jaden Daniels' senior year.
That'd be a good
They
one,
already
too.
have their schedule in place. But if we could say pie in the sky, Cajon and Centennial, that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be fun. That would just be a scoring affair.
Nick Rogers right now is probably saying, "What are you doing, dude? Why do you don't even say that? We don't want any part of that."
Yeah.
But yeah, Centennial, complete schedule, 10 games next year. That's what their non-league's going to look like. But who's going to play quarterback? Tanner McKee's going to be gone. His backups were seniors, I believe, from what we understood. Herrera was a senior. I don't know. Maybe some guy's going to transfer in. Just saying.
There'll be some freshman kid who will be
some hot shot.
Yeah, it'll be. Hey, I'm walking in. I'm going to play in that combine next year.
Actually, you know who I think it is?
Who?
His last name's Friedland. He was the backup at Mater Dei. And I think, because you can believe everything on Twitter, I think I saw on Twitter that he's now at Centennial, which it might be the Devin Friedland family. Devin Friedland was the quarterback at Heritage.
Could be. Hey, Adam Kennedy's the baseball coach at Mater Dei.
An assistant.
Oh, he friended me.
Was it Mater Dei?
We're friends.
Did he?
Yeah, we're friends.
His brother's at Carnegie, yeah. You know what?
Oh, his dad coaches there, too.
Last year, Redlands East Valley played Mater Dei in the playoffs. Actually, they almost beat him, too, in the D1 playoffs. And I remember Adam Kennedy was there. He wasn't the head coach, but he was there.
Yeah, we're friends. We're social media buddies
He's followed you?
We're pals.
Man, you are big time, Jeff.
No, I know his dad. That's probably why. He probably remembers me when I played.
That Jeff Gorham guy.
That guy. Hey, he hit one of my friends when he played for the Angels. This is a great story. Secretary at the school I used to work at. She went to the game. He had a foul ball, and she wasn't paying attention. She got clocked in her face.
She did?
Oh, she totally broke her orbital bone. She had this big, giant bruise. And I saw her the next day. I go, what happened? She goes, Adam Kennedy whacked me. And I said, did he do anything? She said, nope.
Didn't bring her a bat or a signed glove.
Nothing. And apparently, when she got hit, it was like she was out.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna
have to keep your head on a swivel when you go to a baseball game, hockey game, any of those sorts of things. You always got to pay attention.
So I'm gonna bring that up with my friend Adam Kennedy. I'm going to bring it up.
Tweet at him. Remember that time you hit that foul ball and really smacked that lady?
Dude, he broke her orbital bone.
That's serious.
Yeah, she was jacked up.
How is she doing now?
I don't know. She looks like Chunk. Not. Yeah, she used to,
Goonies?
Yeah, she used to go like this to me. Every time I'd see her afterwards, she'd go, Baby Ruth. I'd say, okay, lady, just answer a phone. Hey, speaking of telephones.
Oh, do we have a call?
We have a call on the line. We have the head coach of the Hillcrest Trojans as they go on. They're going to be playing for a CIF championship this week, Pep Fernandez. And this man is Hugh Jackson Wood. Hi, Hugh. Is he not there?
Coach Wood, are you there?
I don't hear him. Let's hear him again.
Oh, you really? I think you scared him off.
Is this Hugh Jackson Wood? I don't know what happened to him.
Here, you know what?
We're going to hang up on him.
Take him off.
Hey!
Wait, is that him? Coach, is that you?
Oh, there you go. You know, he's probably, he's practicing. He's doing big things. Maybe he'll call right. He better call right back.
I'm sure he'll call right back.
Oh, there he is.
Let's try this again.
Hugh.
Jeff, take it away.
Okay, once again, we are now joined by the coach that is going to the CIF championship for the Hillcrest Trojans. He is the man with the golden beard, the greatest beard in the history of the world, newly married, newly fandangled, the great Hugh Jackson Wood. Hugh, is that you?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
He's like, what is going on the show today? Coach Wood, I apologize for Jeff. He's had a lot of coffee. I think he's actually kind of rested, so he's just kind of a little nutty today, a little crazy.
Yeah.
I've noticed that on the ride home. You guys are having a little bit too much fun there.
Always. But not as much fun as you. You're playing for a championship.
Yeah, man, it's a blast. It's been a joyride, and I don't want it to end. Just want to keep it going.
We're talking with Jackson Wood, the head basketball coach at Hillcrest High School. 6 o'clock, Godinez High School, Saturday night. That is the place to be. Let's pack that place. Cheer on Hillcrest as they are taking on St. Bonaventure from Ventura for the Division IV AA championship. Coach, what do we know about St. Bonnie? Have you done some homework on them?
Yeah, we actually took our coaching staff up there and watched their semifinal game, which was on Saturday. We played on Friday night, and I think they play their home games at Ventura College, and there was a girls' game on Friday night, so they played their semifinal game on Saturday. So we went up there and watched it. They're good. They shoot the ball really well. They're fundamental, physical, pretty similar to San Luis Obispo, only I think they might shoot it just a tad bit better. So we are game planning and getting ready to go, but I think we'll be all right.
Are you going to beat them, mistreat them, cook them up, and eat them?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
So, Coach, when you go on a scouting mission like this, when you go to another game, again, it worked out great that you were able to go up there and see them play because you guys were on different nights. Do you wear your Hillcrest gear, or do you try to go under the radar?
I did. We wore our Hillcrest gear, and obviously I didn't know who was going to win the game, but we ended up sitting, pretty much right behind St. Bonaventure's bench. And after the game, we just walked out, right in front of them or right behind them. And hopefully they saw us because, we want to put fear in people's hearts, and we've kind of been doing that. So hopefully we're giving them a lot to prepare for. I'm pretty sure they probably sent somebody to watch us Friday night. And I finally solved a mystery that had been bugging me because we played a Saturday night game in Palm Springs in the middle of the league. And there was this mysterious gentleman up at the top of the bleachers filming our game. And I'm pretty sure it was the St. Bonaventure coach. So I'm excited to ask him about that before our game.
Was he wearing a cape?
I think, he was undercover. He was dressed like a businessman. He kind of looked like Coach Calipari. And he was sitting up there at the top of the bleachers, so we knew it was somebody. And it's kind of been, in the back of my mind all year long.
Well, they must have figured you guys were going to be the team to beat in 4AA,
that's
right?
what I want to tell him. I want to tell him that's crazy that he went to that game, which I hope he made a weekend vacation out of it.
Brought his wife out or something,
Ventura to Palm Springs. Yeah, so I want to see if that was him. I'm anxious to talk to him before the game.
So, but when you were sitting right behind the bench, were you whispering in the coach's ear, "Hey, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna take a ring. I'm gonna slap it in your face when we beat you. I'm gonna wear a net around my neck while you cry, my friend. You're gonna cry when I beat you." Did you say that to him?
No, I let my beard do the talking, so I'm sure it conveyed that message.
The great Jackson Wood, the head basketball coach at Hillcrest High School. The Trojans playing for a CIF Southern Section Championship Saturday night, Godinez High School. Coach, what's the feeling around campus about this program this is still a relatively young school, but you guys are having a lot of success really fast. A league championship this year, now an appearance in a CIF championship game. This is a lot of success, really fast for this team. What's the feeling like with the team, around campus, around school, around, the coaches that you hang around with?
For the most part, it's really positive. The band is coming to our games now. We're starting to get some local community members who are at our games. The board members are at our games. The one thing, and I'm not going to name any names, but the one thing I do notice is when we continue to win, it becomes more work for certain people on campus, and they're not always thrilled when we win, and they don't hide it well. So, look, we're going to the CIF finals, and, I hear grumblings, because people have extra work to do now, and it's like,
oh,
man.
Great. Who's going to drive the bus? Where's the band director at? We need the activities director to make banners. Come on, guys.
Can't you guys just lose already? But no, for the most part, everybody's pumped. We're super excited, and it's just been a blast. It's a great group of kids, and they're super easy, low maintenance, just an awesome bunch of kids.
Well, I honestly, I picked you guys at the beginning of the year to win a CIF championship.
You did, Jeff?
I did. I was first. Yes, I did.
You did?
I did. I can pull it up. But I will say this. Jackson, you're a Riverside Poly grad, a good friend of Yancey Dodson. Your dad was the head coach of Poly. You got to be kind of excited because, that's your alma mater.
It's been a great year for Riverside basketball.
Yeah, just great. What are your thoughts on Riverside Poly and Yancey, what he's done over there?
Oh, what Yancey does anywhere he goes is amazing, and he's somebody that I've constantly talked to and seeked out for counsel and advice. So I'm super excited for them. They're fun to watch. They move the ball on offense, shoot it lights out, and they got Travis over there helping out with the defense. So they're a fun team to watch. I just wish the games were a little bit more spaced out so I could be in both places. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to watch them play, but I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, it's tough when they have the different venues, when they put the games at different locations, and I think they play, I want to say at 4 o'clock, and you guys are at 6 o'clock, and you're at Godinez, they're at APU. They're just kind of all over the place. It kind of makes it tough for that. But yeah, just the season as a whole for Riverside basketball, if you throw in Notre Dame and even Carnegie too, it's been a great season for basketball. And as the River Valley League champions, Coach Wood, how do you feel just about local basketball in this area in Riverside this season?
I think it's awesome, and I was actually talking with the Press Enterprise about this. I think they're going to have an article coming out about that same topic, so it's fresh on my mind, but it just brings a sense of pride, and it's competitive, but at the same time, we're all rooting for each other. So I think by us, competing and advancing, that it's going to inspire all the other programs in the area to try to match that. And that's definitely what got us to this point, trying to be like Pauley or trying to be like Notre Dame. Losing to Notre Dame the last 2 years, I mean, we're just constantly trying to be as good as those other guys in the area. And I think it inspires everybody and creates a good brand of basketball out here in the IE.
All right, Coach, who asked better questions, Jeff Gorham or the Press Enterprise? And consider this, Jeff asked you, did you sit behind the St. Bonnie bench and talk trash to them during the game? So who asked better questions?
Definitely goes to the big man, Gorham. I just got to get whatever. I gotta get some of whatever he's sipping on over there, whatever coffee that is. I gotta make sure I jot that brand down.
Was it vanilla or was it just cream and sugar?
Just cream and sugar flavor. Pep and I, every day we have this coffee. I don't want to say where it's from, but it is magnificent and it's magnetic. And I'm telling you what, I'm feeling pretty good. I can go to 6 o'clock tonight.
There we go. I need to try some of that for Saturday.
Well, Coach Wood, best of luck, man. We always appreciate you joining us on the show. And hopefully we can do this again next week when you guys are coming off a CIF championship and going to state.
Let's do it. I'll bring some of the guys in.
Let's do it. We'll plan on it.
And then we're going to be playing for the World Championship and then the Galaxy.
The season that never ends.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Tell your faculty members, hey, guys, let's do it again. Another week or two.
Right.
Thank you, Coach Wood.
Talk to you later, guys.
All right, thanks.
Good luck, buddy.
Bye.
All right, the great Jackson Wood. Man, what a fun guy.
It's Hugh.
And great beard.
Great beard, and his name is Hugh.
Hugh Jackson Wood.
I love Hugh. Hugh, his dad was a longtime coach and friend of my dad. I'm sure his dad will be there. It'll be very cool. I mean, Jackson's a young coach. Think of it this year. Think of his year. He just got married. Wins his first league championship. He's going to win his first CIF championship. Has a chance to win the state. Good golly, that's a year among years.
They call that winning.
That is winning.
Hashtag winning.
He's like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
He's drinking, what was that blood that he used to drink?
Huh?
Remember? Tiger's blood.
Tiger's blood.
Dude,
Is that what you're sipping on, Jeff?
No.
I'm Charlie Sheen?
Dude, I don't win. But I would say this. He's been drinking dragon blood. That's what that's his secret.
Why the beard's so glorious.
God, his beard is so rich and thick and perfect.
When we come back, we're going to hear from Lucas Duda. It's Duda time on the Inland Sports Show. As he has signed with the Kansas City Royals. Breaking news, the Arlington High School star taking his talents to Kansas City. We'll get his initial thoughts on joining the Royals when we come back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Maybe we should talk about this when you're feeling better.
How you guys doing? I'm Coach Ray again. We're here at the Boost Performance Center with the one and only Pep Fernandez. So today's tip, I'm going to go over the shuttle run. So really, the shuttle run is a great drill to measure lateral speed, power, and change of direction. So we're going to go over that today, and it's a drill that can benefit really, again, any type of field sport, whether you're a basketball player, football, volleyball, soccer. If you got to change directions, you got to be quick. Shuttle runs for you. Okay, so Jacob's going to demonstrate the shuttle run here. We're going to start off with the stance. So he's going to have his feet about hip width. Now, this is really important because a lot of times you get guys who will try to shift their stance. You got to split the line evenly, and you want to make sure your toes are forward. You want to make sure your feet are right underneath your hips, all right? So he's going to have his feet forward and underneath their hips. All right, now, when I say set, he's going to drop down very quickly. Whatever hand is down is the direction that you have to go. So he's going to go to his left first, so he's got to have his left hand down. Now, his right hand is going to be right here. All right, it's going to be right in front of his body. His elbow's going to be flexed. Hand's going to be right under his chin. All right. So when I say he's going to drop down really fast. All right, he's going to put his hand down, left hand down on top of the line, right hand underneath his chin. Ready, set. All right, relax. All right, so that's the stance there. We don't want to hold the stance any longer than about 3 seconds. All right. So we want to be in and out. All right, now let's talk about the first touch. Once he leaves, all right, his first movement, that timer is going to start. He's going to give me a nice lateral run coming out. So he's not going to turn his head and turn his body to run. He's going to lateral run coming out. And then we make our first touch. He's going to do what's called a wedge cut. It's a double foot cut, and he's going to touch right outside of his feet here. So he's going to touch the line with his left hands. He's going to do a wedge cut, it's a double foot cut. He's going to have a nice angle at the shins. He's going to touch right outside of the foot. So now I'm heading back in the direction I want to go. All right, that angle is really important. So we're getting a nice wedge cut here, left hand touch. We'll wedge cut it here with the right, and then we'll sprint through for the finish. 5, 10, 5. Here we go. You ready, Jacob? So he's going to go on me. Set. Go. Take it back. Finish right in the middle. Good, right there. Now, typically, you want to finish with your head down. All right, you want to maintain that forward lean. There you have it. Shuttle run.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
We think it would be very prudent.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
Why are you guys so sweaty?
All right, we've already figured out how to do this. The beds match up perfectly.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Please say yes.
You don't need permission from us to build bunk beds. You're adults.
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Nice shirt, Jeff.
Hey, nice shirt, Pep. You didn't call me this morning?
No. Jeff walked into the studio. I'm like, hey, that's my shirt. That's what I'm wearing today.
Yeah, I've got the same thing. I have Under Armour underneath my my shirt. I guess it's not Under Armour, but it's real tight. Do you have the same kind of thing?
I have a Sacramento Kings shirt underneath.
Man, I'm wearing one of those tight shirts that makes me look really thin.
That's a magic shirt, Jeff.
A magic shirt. Man, this shirt, it's like chafing my nipples.
It's like a mock turtleneck or something.
Oh, but it's so tight. Look at it. Look. It's like super
really,
tight.
It's digging into your skin.
It's like second skin.
You're going to pull it off, and you're going to see where it's cut off the circulation out of your neck.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's kind of chafing my nipples. It is.
It is?
I'm going to have to put Band-Aids on my nipples.
Yeah, you got to do that. We should do that in soccer because the jersey fabric was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of bugging me. Hey, we heard that Step Brothers intro.
So many activities.
Aren't we going to go camping as a group here at the Inland Sports Camp?
We are going camping to find Bigfoot. So we're not just going camping. We're going up there on a mission. We've got to find Bigfoot.
I have 2 pair of goggles.
Okay. Night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles. Don't ask me why I have them.
Wait, we got to tweet that out. Why have I not tweeted that out?
I don't know, but I have 2 of them. I have a one-eye one that you look through. It's like a long scope.
Like a pirate.
Oh, yeah, because
you a telescope?
Because I'm kind of, it's a night vision. It's kind of creepy, but I have one. And then I have the 2-1 like in Silence of the Lambs.
Why would you need night vision, Jeff?
Don't worry about it. This is my past. Don't worry about it. I have 2 Rambo knives. I do. I have Rambo knives where you unscrew the handle and there's matches, flint.
Oh, yeah.
There's fish hook and fishing line. I have a whole and a compass.
You could survive forever with one of those knives.
With the night vision goggles of my knife. I'm going to pee on you guys, remember? Because
that's right.
Because that's how you catch
I didn't forget about that.
Yeah, just know. But yeah, Greg's going to be there. He's going to roast marshmallows, make s'mores.
Yes. But we got to bring, what is Bigfoot eat? Fritos?
Fritos and
apples.
Coke. And Coke.
Coke. So he's not a Pepsi guy.
No.
He's a Coke guy.
No.
And it's got to be Coke by brand.
Yeah, and we're going to camp out. We're going to tape our expedition. It's going to be a fun night. And I have a giant tent we can all fit in there. I even have giant air mattresses. It's like
body heat.
It's like one big bed. It'll be all of us laying in there. I'm going to keep you guys up all night. I snore.
Oh, he does.
I snore like you.
That's true.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun. We'll have one big spoon. A whole set of spoons.
A big ladle of love up there.
Like when you open your drawer and there's a bunch of spoons?
Yeah.
That's going to be us. It'll be the 5 of us.
So we're really going to look for Bigfoot.
Yeah, you're darn right we are.
Can we at least get through like the high school basketball state playoffs?
I'm not going up now. We can't do that now.
In UCR, we're planning on them going to the NCAA tournament. We got to get through all that first.
Oh, yeah, we're waiting till the what is it, spring? Yeah, spring. We're waiting for spring.
April?
Yeah, I'm not doing it now. You're not. I'm not going up in the mountains now.
There's snow up there, man.
Dude, there's snow this morning.
I love Bigfoot, but I don't love him that much.
I drove through Riverside this morning. There was snow. That's crazy.
That's true.
It snowed at Cal Baptist.
Well, I know. We were in it. We were in the great storm of 2018. We were over there.
I felt like I was getting shot with BBs last night in my forehead. I had hail hitting my forehead. It was hitting like BBs.
Well, you don't have hair? You don't have a beanie on? You didn't have a hat on?
No, I was salty. But I'm in a good mood today, though. That's coffee's great.
Rested up, coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna go out. We're going out as a team tonight too.
Are we?
Yeah.
We're having a pizza party.
We're having a pizza party.
I feel like Little League, you know? Like, oh, hey, it's pizza party. We're gonna pass out some awards and take some pictures with the coach. And
we're gonna go out. We're gonna have some pizza tonight. I love it. Team building. All right, where are we going? Okay,
I don't know. Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. How about a little baseball? We had breaking news.
We do?
Duda time. Lucas Duda, one of my favorites because he was a New York Met.
Dude.
Duda, where's my car?
Tell us all about Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda started with the Mets. They traded him to Tampa Bay, and now he's with the Kansas City Royals because, remember, we talked about off the top of the show, Eric Hosmer signed with the San Diego Padres.
Not a fat guy, I found out.
No. Did you Google him? He's not.
No.
He actually kind of looks like Jackson Wood.
He looks like
Hugh? Well, he's a lot stronger, but he looks like Jackson Wood.
Yeah, Hugh. Hugh hasn't lifted too many weights. He's very tall.
Very tall and lean.
Very lean.
I'm very jealous, though. I'd love to be tall and lean.
Oh, trust me, you're not tall. Oh, yeah, you're not lean.
But Duda signed with the Kansas City Royals because they needed a first baseman, and he does have some pop. He has some power in that bat. So Lucas Duda talked to the media for the first time. We're going to hear from Lucas Duda first, and then we're going to tell you why it's so ironic that he's now playing for the Kansas City Royals, and it's also ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
Where he also, don't you think? It's also ironic where he did the interview with the media. So this is Lucas Duda, Arlington High School, new first baseman for the Royals just moments ago.
He's got a big chin.
Lucas, how do you reflect on the on that play in the World Series with Hosmer? And you guys are kind of entwined now. You're basically in a position to take his place.
Yeah, it's funny how baseball works out, you know. But you definitely learn from failure, you know. It makes you strong as a person, as a player.
When you were evaluating places to go or whatever, and the Royals became part of the picture, did it bring up bad memories for you or things like that? Was it a stumbling block at all?
You know, not at all. I think you know, you got to tip your hat to the guys in that room. They played well, and they deserved to win. As far as me coming here, it was an easy choice.
Lucas Duda.
Dude.
Kansas City Royals, Arlington High School product right here in the Riv. The Riv raised him. Yeah, so he made a huge costly error for the Mets in the 2015 World Series.
Dude.
And it propelled the Royals to the World Series championship.
Oh.
So they were saying, oh, is it kind of weird coming back to Kansas City?
What a Buckner move.
Yeah. But then what they did was when they interviewed him with the media and they took all these pictures of him, you know, talking to all the reporters, they put him right next to a picture of the Kansas City Royals hoisting the World Series trophy. It's like, dude.
It's like, dude.
Right in your face.
Dude. That's ironic. Dude.
Don't you think?
All right.
So, yes. So Lucas Duda, congratulations to him going to the Kansas City Royals.
Dude.
And he'll join our friend Trevor Oakes, who's done the show, former Dodger. Remember the Dodgers traded him to the Kansas City Royals.
Dude.
So we got two Riverside guys on Kansas City's team.
Dude, that's crazy. That's insane, man.
And Trevor Oakes might be in the starting rotation for the Royals when they open up the season.
Dude, that's crazy. Wow.
And Lucas Duda, with Hosmer out of town, Lucas Duda could be the cleanup hitter for Kansas City this year.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude.
Can you believe it? Arlington High School and Woodcrest Christian could both have guys in the starting lineup for Kansas City in 2018.
Wow.
Dude.
I mean, Kansas City, it's like they just came to Riverside and picked all our best players.
Wow.
Can you imagine if Lucas Duda has a breakout season now that he has a new home in KC?
Wow.
Dude.
And Trevor Oakes, you know, there's so many great pitchers in the Dodgers organization. Now that he's in Kansas City, it's Trevor Oakes, his moment to blossom.
Wow.
Oakes and dude.
Would you like to come over and study tonight?
Bunch of smart guys over here.
Hey, he does. I was watching that video of him. He's got one of those best chins I've ever seen. He's got a great jawline.
Yeah, he really does.
He's like Macho Man. He's like macho. He's as machismo as they get. Seriously, that's a chin. If you're just gonna watch the Royals, just look at that first base. When you're at first base, just eyeball that jawline. Yeah. That's a good one. Good beard.
He's a big guy.
Large.
He's a big guy.
Dude.
Well, let's see. When we come back here on the Inland Sports Show,
we're done?
We got to wrap this thing up. Do we have Wonderlic test questions? Do we have more? Do we have right answers, though? Yeah. We do have right answers.
Our producers
have they been
over there.
double-checked by all the fact checkers and the brain trust? Why not? Okay, we got thumbs up. Okay, we do. We do. Why not, right?
Hey, 3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up by Jeff. Guess what? We're only an hour away from the pizza party.
Hey, pizza.
If you would like to join us,
yes,
hit us up.
Hit us up. We'll tell you where to go.
Yeah, just text us. We come back here on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Yes, we will talk more NFL Combine because the Wonderlic test is happening.
Dude.
We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
Wow.
You're naughty. And then I take my naughty pet and I go. Oh! I killed it! I killed my sail!
That's when I blow it. That's when people like us have got to forge ahead, Helen.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Corum.
Welcome back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Proudly brought to you by our good friends at Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change, Ken's Sporting Goods, Boost Performance Training with Coach Ray Bass, and Catalano Motors in Corona off of Temescal Canyon Road. Well, the NFL Combine is going down in Indianapolis, and it's just a good reason to talk football, right, Jeff?
It is always a fun reason to talk football.
We just got out of the Super Bowl, and there's kind of a little bit of a lull, but right now we got the Combine. After that, we got Pro Days, and the NFL Draft, then we'll have mini camps, and before you know it, it'll be football season all over again.
Go Rams.
But we're talking NFL Combine because, again, they like all the measurables, how fast you are, how high you can jump, how far you can jump. You're how 40.
Can you throw that football over that mountain?
Throw the football.
Throw it over that mountain.
But also,
like Rico.
What's between the ears? How smart are you? How smart on your feet? Can you think fast?
No.
Can you do it?
Yes, but I'm a genius.
Okay, well, intern Cullen's back. He's got more Wonderlic questions. We got a couple of them wrong.
Oh, yeah, we did. But yeah, you did. You were wrong twice.
We did.
No. I only missed one. No.
We did. We're a team. We're like one. We're like one. So
we are simpatico. Wow. Hey, I have a quick question, though. You said you were like the top 10% in the world?
Really smart. Really smart.
Like at Humboldt?
Hello? Yeah, like
all those guys smoke weed up there.
No,
those are all dummies.
No,
all they do is smoke weed. You stop it.
You are not contiguous United States.
Hey, I got a perfect score on the English part of my SAT.
You did?
I did, but I was not.
You have really mastered the English language. You just have the show every single day.
I'm a linguist. But math, I didn't do. I mean, I did okay. I didn't do that well, but I got a perfect score on the.
So we should both be acing the Wonderlic test at the NFL.
No, you went to Humboldt.
No, but that was for the entire country.
Dude, everybody in your class was high on drugs.
I was the only. So by default, it was like, well, we got to give it to Pep.
Yeah,
He's a smart guy.
It's like, hey, what are you majoring in? I'm majoring in hydroponics, dude. Wow. What are you doing?
Forestry.
Wow. Yeah, that's not saying much.
All right, we got the Wonderlic.
Okay, let's do it.
We already took some. We've already proven that Jeff and I are really, really smart, but we're going to take some more just because by popular demand, I guess.
Yes,
right?
I'm a linguist.
All right, intern Cullen, you've got the questions.
Question number 1, session 2.
Oh, session 2. Oh, this is like the second part.
Gertrude is taller than Janelle.
Wait, hold on. Do I need scratch paper?
Nancy is taller than Gertrude. Who is the tallest?
Wait, hold on. Jeff, do you want scratch
One more time. No, I'm a grown-ass man.
Jeez.
Wow.
All right.
Yes, but are you taller than Gertrude?
All right. No, can I have it one more time? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were smart.
Gertrude is taller than Janelle. Nancy is taller than Gertrude. Who is the tallest?
Nancy.
The answer is Nancy.
Yeah!
Nancy.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hey, you're just a big Nancy over there, buddy. Come on, let's do this. Okay, question 2.
Question 2. Assuming the first 2 statements are true, all soccer players wear cleats.
I know this one.
John is a soccer player.
Yep.
Does John wear cleats?
Yes. Absolutely 100%.
John wears cleats.
2 for 2.
Wow.
So does Pep.
Yeah, I am too, buddy.
2 for 2. Okay, here we go.
Aunt is to uncle as grandfather
Wait. I don't.
Hold on, the linguist. That's the the English linguist over here.
I've always despised people that say aunt. Oh, it's my aunt. My aunt over there. Can you just say aunt for me?
But it sounds like an insect.
Stop it. Say it. Stop it.
Crayon is.
Wait! Whoa! Ah, my mind is blown. Stop saying crayon. It's crayon. Did you say aunt? Okay, start over again.
Question 3.
Okay.
Aunt is to uncle as grandfather is to
grandmother.
Jeff?
Okay, well, ask me one more time. Ask me. Okay, aunt is to what?
Aunt is to uncle as grandfather is to...
Oh, yeah, grandmother.
The answer is grandmother.
Por supuesto. Sí.
Hey, look at you.
Abuela. Okay.
This is so fun.
I think we're just happy to be back in the studio after that crazy day at CBU.
I missed Greg.
Yeah, I do too. We're going to eat pizza with him. So
yeah.
All right, go ahead, Cullen.
If a hexagon is 12, how many is a square?
4.
No.
Listen closely, Jeff.
Okay.
If a hexagon is 12, how many is a square?
2.
What? A hexagon's 6. So you get 2. Yeah, you're right. 2. Hexagon is 6.
Wait, what's the- wait.
Hexagon's not 12. It's 6. 6 sides. That's a hexagon. An octagon.
What's the answer?
A diagonal.
What's your answer, Jeff? Is
2.
it- Okay.
It's 2. It's 2. I'm with you on that.
Survey says 8.
They were both wrong.
So if hexagon is 6 and this question says hexagon is 12,
Oh, so you
obviously
double
we're
it.
multiplying by 2.
You double it.
Oh.
Double it.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Why
sense.
double it. Jeez, what's wrong with
Hey,
you?
it wasn't an English question. It was a math one.
You want to do more?
Yeah, of course we
Continuing?
do.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
If Friday is the second day of the month,
Stop writing stuff down. I don't have anything writing down.
Look at all that. Okay.
Cheater.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. Friday is the
Friday
second
is
day
the
of the second day of the month.
Okay.
what day of the month is the upcoming Sunday?
Man, you are one pathetic
Okay, one more time.
loser.
Friday's the second day of the month?
What day is the upcoming Sunday?
5th.
The 10th. Of what?
The 4th?
The 4th?
Survey says the 4th day of the month.
Kono, how's he so? This is math stuff. Kono's a smart guy over
He's
here.
in college right now.
Wow.
Jeff, I don't think we'll get drafted. I think the NFL teams are all going to pass on us.
Dude, we're like an offensive lineman right now. Give me a wordsmith. Give me something with
Okay,
words.
I got one for you, Jeff.
All right, here we go.
ROYGBIV.
Whoa, hold on. I gotta write this down.
whoa.
Jeff, do you need a pen?
Wait, no.
Do you need a pen?
Okay, wait, let's
More
go.
commonly referred to as Roy G. Biv. Stands for A, types of trees, B, the size of atoms,
I'll know this.
C, the seasons, or D, the colors of the rainbow.
Okay, one more time.
Roy G. Biv.
No, that's the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow,
Yeah.
green. Yeah, it's
Blue.
got to be the rainbow.
It's gotta
You
be-
got to finish it, Pep. Red, orange, yellow, green.
Well, what's all the letters?
Roy G. Biv. B-I-V.
Red, orange, yellow, green,
Blue.
indigo, violet.
You are correct.
Did you say Indigo? Did you just go indigo? That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, because I got little kids, and I think they still learn those kind of things. Yeah.
Would you like to come over
Are
and study
we
tonight?
continuing?
Yeah,
Moving
keep
on?
going. That was
All right.
impressive.
Please,
That
yes.
was impressive when you pulled out indigo.
Well, I'm back
you
in the
pulled
mix.
that one
I'm
square out of
now
your
I'm like
butt.
like a 5th or 6th round pick.
Dude, that went out like this. Indigo. There we go.
Wow.
In a leap year, great question for Pep. Leap year is a very famous rom-com.
Yes.
No, it is.
Did you just get me?
Yeah,
You just got me.
Yeah.
I'm not a rom-com guy, by the
You
way.
are a
one
rom-com guy.
pathetic
I'm not that
You
guy.
are a rom-com guy.
In a leap year, not in Leap Year the movie, in a leap year, how many days does February have?
29.
Yeah, 29.
Answer is 29 days.
Shout out to my friend Sabrina, who's a leap year baby.
So
born
she's
on
7?
February 29.
Did you date her?
Yeah.
You.
No, that's my wife's co-worker. What are you doing?
She's like 7. Yeah, I dated her. Oh, you weirdo.
No, but she has to celebrate her birthday on the 28th, unless it's a leap year.
Oh, wow. Thanks for sharing. Oh,
We're actually doing
whatever.
pretty good. Outside the math, we're
Whatever
doing pretty good.
creepy guy dating a 7-year-old. Yeah, don't say it's your wife's
said
friend.
no.
Oh, it's not your wife's friend. It's your ex-girlfriend. She's
Would
only
you like to
7.
come over and
She's probably
study
listening right
tonight?
now.
Take it for her.
Yeah.
Hey,
they love the inland sports.
Happy birthday. Hey, wouldn't that be?
Or they used to.
Wait a sec. What's today's date?
Today's the 28th.
So that was very
It's
apropos.
almost leap year.
That was apropos.
Exactly.
That was pretty cool. Okay, one more.
I'm not
one
a
more,
rom-com
one more.
guy. Do we have one?
You are a rom-com guy.
Do you have more than one?
You ready to get your mind blown?
Always bump. And you are a rom-com guy. I can prove it.
No, I need Gandalf.
Joseph gets married next month.
Pep gets married next month.
Okay.
1 year ago, from the date he will get married, Joseph was in the Hamptons for the 4th of July. What month is it now?
August.
Wait, hold on.
Joseph gets married next month.
Okay.
1 year ago, from the date he will get married, Joseph was in the Hamptons for the 4th of July.
August.
What month is it?
Yeah, it's August.
It's August.
Yeah, I think Jeff's right.
Joseph gets married next month.
Wait, you keep saying it like we're wrong. Like, are you sure? Do you want to reconsider
Kona,
this?
would you like to weigh in?
I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, read it. Wait.
Do you really know this? Do you know the
Cullen,
answer?
read it slow one more time in your radio voice.
Joseph.
Just know if you say I'm wrong, I'm going to punch
Hold on,
you.
I'm
You're
writing this
within
down.
striking distance.
I'm writing this down.
Joseph.
You're in Mason distance right now. It's the Mason-Dixon line.
Pep gets married next month.
Okay, next month. Okay.
Pep gets married next month.
Okay.
1 year ago from the date he will get married. From the date he will get married. Keep that in mind. That's very important.
Oh, wait. Start over again. One more time. I think I got this trick question.
You do?
Wow.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Pep Fernandes gets married next month.
Okay, what month are we in now? February, March.
We don't know.
Okay,
that's the question.
Okay, but that's okay. March.
He gets married next month.
Okay, March.
So if you're saying it's March, next month will be April, right?
No,
1
a
year
month
ago.
from now. We're in February. It's March. Okay.
We're asking what month it is in this situation.
Okay, whatever.
Joseph gets married next month. 1 year ago from the date he will get married, Joseph was in the Hamptons for the 4th of July. What month is it?
It's July.
How's that?
Joseph gets married next month.
You lost me at the Hamptons because I was thinking about all the stuff you put on.
Hold on, say it one. This is a trick question.
I'm out.
Here's a
This
hint.
is a trick question.
Jerry, I'm out.
No. It's in the word.
I was thinking about the wainscoting of being in,
it's in the word.
Hamptons.
Let me make it simpler for you. Let me make it simpler for you.
Don't be condescending.
He's saying you're dumb, Jeff.
You don't be condescending.
Cullen's saying you're dumb.
1 year ago
Okay.
from his wedding day is July. So what month is his wedding in? This is an easy one.
It's August.
No, what month is his wedding in? If one year, his anniversary is in July every year.
July.
What month is his? Thank you.
Okay.
His wedding is in July. So now, if Joseph is getting married next month, what month is it?
July.
It's August.
June.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. I was thinking about the wainscoting when he was going back to where the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen good wainscoting? It's always at the Hamptons.
No.
Oh yeah, the stuff you put on the walls and all the molding, crown molding and stuff. They lost. That's what I was thinking. Smart brain.
Man, look at the big brain on
Big
Jeff.
brain. I was thinking of wainscoting.
That was a hard one.
That was
we had to
tough.
end on that one?
God, we just looked really
I'm
dumb.
like sweating over
You know what I
here.
need? You know what I need? Some pizza.
Yeah, pizza party.
Pizza's gonna. I mean,
Make
I
it
need
all
that
go
cheese
away.
to just ruin my brain some more. You know.
So that's what the guys at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis are going through. Can you imagine sitting there and you've got like the general manager and the head coach and all their, the brass, all their henchmen, and they're asking you those kind of questions. You're like, I don't know, throw the ball. October.
Man,
Man,
you are one
you know what I'm going to go home and eat?
loser.
I'm going to eat from now on. I'm not going to eat anything that's bad for me. I'm going to eat grape nuts.
Jeff, I don't think we're getting drafted.
I am.
You're going to the NFL draft?
I could be an offensive lineman. What are you going to be? Punter.
Kicker.
You're a punter.
Yeah, place kicker.
You couldn't even be a long snapper. You're just a punter.
No, I'd be a kicker.
Yeah, you're a kicker.
Remember, I won a big contest.
You did?
Yeah, I told you that.
You did not?
Yes, I did.
You did not.
I'm sure I've shared this
No,
story
you've
on this
never
very,
shared
very
this.
show.
You've never kicked anything.
Yes.
I've kicked something. You want to see me do it again?
What'd you kick?
You want to see it?
A dog?
No.
What?
I'm gonna kick you. Kick your.
No, I kicked a 45-yard
You
field
did
goal.
not.
Won a contest at the University of Redlands. A true story.
You did.
Yes,
In
I have a
front of-
trophy. I'm going to bring the trophy in.
Were you already famous, Pep, or were you not famous,
I was
Pep?
famous outside the Inland Empire, Pep.
How's that
Nobody
possible?
knew me down here. We were visiting. It was at the U of R. Jim Walker, the head football coach at Redlands High School at the time, was doing it. And, I kicked a 45-yarder. I won it. I did it for my
Everybody's
wife.
doing it,
I was the
picking
big
it
man
and
on
chewing it.
campus.
You were not.
Yeah, I was.
Was it on a tee?
Yes, it was on a tee.
I want to see video.
I don't think there's video, but I got the trophy.
Bring the trophy in.
I am going to bring the trophy.
Bring it in here.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe you. Bring it in.
You don't believe me?
I want the trophy in the studio.
First, I was just, paying the $5 to, give back, right?
Yeah.
This was a
But
charity.
Greg's going serious.
It was serious, Greg.
Serious.
For a charity event. But then I started making it. I'm like, oh, my wife's into it. I got to win this thing. So I won it.
Did she like it?
Oh, yeah, she's totally into it.
Did it turn her on?
Yeah, because she didn't see me as a big high school star, so I had to do it. I had to do it for her. Yeah.
I don't believe you still.
I did it. I'm going to bring the trophy.
Bring in
I'll bring
the trophy.
It tomorrow.
Bring
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Is it a cup?
No, it's a soccer guy.
Oh, that's
a little soccer trophy, like a pizza party. You go to a pizza party.
Hey, we're going to one.
We're going to a pizza party. You get the trophies. It's one of those. We come back here on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports 1350 AM. Real quick, we want to talk about tanking in the NBA.
Oh, that's
the
dumb.
commish, Adam Silver, sent out a letter to all the teams. Not going to have it. And then Ghazal Hassan. Big game tonight for Northridge.
Oh.
Serious implications for UC Riverside.
He has no idea what's coming.
No, he's going to join us live, and he's not going to like it.
No.
We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
How you guys doing? Ray Bass here. We're here at Corona High with the Corona High football program with the one and only Pep Fernandez. Today's boost training tip, it's all about top end speed. We're talking about the ankling drill. Come check it out. This particular drill is great at teaching us to get our feet off the ground as quickly as possible. All right, so what we're gonna do is Gavin's gonna start with his feet underneath his hips. His toes are gonna be pointing forward. And the goal here is to get as many hits against the ground as possible. He's gonna do a fast high knee. He's gonna have his toes pointed up to get as many hits as he can in a short amount of time. Here we go. So we're gonna go about 5 yards here. Here we go, ready, set, go. Fast down, toes up, toes up, toes up, toes up, toes up. Now typically when we get over the opposite knee, I like to say fast down just so we don't get robotic with it, but there you have it right there, the ankling drill. Great for top end speed.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
Thumper, what did your father tell you this morning?
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Welcome back to the one and only Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Gonzalez Hassan, the voice of Cal State Northridge basketball and UCR baseball. He's going to join us in just a second. We'll talk a little smack with him. But, Jeff, right now, so tanking in the NBA, if we can spend a couple minutes on this, the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, came out and said, listen, you guys can't do that. Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, said they were going to tank. He got fined $600,000. Woo! The commissioner, Silver, actually put out a memo, a note, a letter to all the NBA teams that says, if we ever receive evidence that players or coaches were attempting to lose or otherwise take steps to cause any game to result otherwise on its competitive merits, that conduct will be met with swift and harsh response from the league office. So they're saying you can't do it.
Do you know why?
And he went out and said it publicly. Cuban did. Why?
Do you know why he does that? Do you know why he put that out there?
Because fans aren't going to go to the games, right?
Nope.
Why do you think?
Because if you're tanking games, what do most people do on games? They bet.
Oh, that's right.
So if you're
Good
tanking,
call.
if
it's
you're
not even about the integrity of the game. It's about the money around
it's
it.
the money.
The money.
And think about this: you have teams that are going into Vegas. You already have hockey. You have football. NBA would love to get into Las Vegas because the Raiders are going. There is a big market there, and I'm guessing it's because of gambling.
I think you're right. I didn't think about that. I think you're onto something here.
Big brain.
Right now, we'll continue the basketball talk with the voice of Cal State Northridge basketball. A huge game going down tonight inside the Matadome. He is the voice. It's Ghazal Hassan. Ghazal, how are you?
Doing wonderfully. I have 2 or 3 points to make real quick before we start.
Uh-oh. He's got a list. Here it comes.
Number 1, Pep, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You're 21 years old. You're eternally youthful. You are the Dick Clark of the Indian sports scene.
Thank you.
And remember, Luke is not gone. He'll always be with you. Just like Yoda and Obi-Wan will always be with you. Remember that.
That's right. Force ghosts.
Force ghosts.
Wonderlic. I want to talk about the Wonderlic a little bit.
Yes.
I took the Wonderlic. About 15 years ago, I was applying for a job and they made me take the Wonderlic.
They did.
I'm proud to say I got a 42, but the issue actually isn't the questions. The issue is you have to test in 12 minutes.
Oh yeah,
There's
you're up against the clock.
So yeah, what happens is like people. I was in a room with like 12 people. We're all taking this test, and they say go, and then they say okay, stop. And probably in the room I was in, there was 10 or 12 of us. Like there was me and one other guy that finished the test. Everybody else was like halfway through it. So my feeling is that when you see these football players with like a 6 or a 9 on the test, it's because they didn't get through all the questions, not because they got them wrong. It's because you got to do that stuff fast. So
that's true.
Number 2. Third thing, and then we'll get on to wherever we're going to talk about is
hoops.
You guys have been talking a lot about the one and done. I would like to point out that is an NBA rule, nothing to do with the NCAA. So if tomorrow the NBA changed it, it would change everything in college basketball. But there's a lot of problems with the NCAA. I agree with you guys there. We can have that discussion at a later date. But as far as one and done, that's David Stern. That's a David Stern problem.
Well, we got a big problem in the Big West, and it's going down tonight. It could be decided. Like, I hate it. You know, we talked to John Ramey about this, and I hate that it comes down between UCR and Northridge. But it looks like one of us, Ghazal's not going to go to the conference tournament.
Or the buffet.
Or the buffet, more importantly.
Well, yeah, the media. See, here's the thing. I feel okay. I'm okay either way. I've had plenty of media meals. I want you to experience the media meal. Jeff experienced it last year. And, you know, I feel bad. Like, taking food from Jeff makes me feel bad.
Me too.
Makes me feel bad. It's like when you go to your friend's house, like my friend Hugh. My friend Hugh Sterbikoff has a dog. His dog is named Boba. He's a big Star Wars guy. And we're not allowed to feed Boba. We're not allowed to feed Boba human food. We can't give him chips or pizza. But he looks at you with those eyes, and you can't help but feed him. I feel really bad. And that's how I feel about Jeff. I want Jeff to get that buffet, to get the media meal.
You're darn right. I need that meal. I go on my diet starting tomorrow, but I think I can cheat when I go to the Big West tournament.
I won't tell Smedberg if you don't.
Hey, trust me. I don't think she's listening right now. Normally she listens, but she's on kid duty right now. So yeah, they're crawling all over her like a jungle gym.
Luke and Johnny.
Yes.
Fast Johnny.
Yeah, and
Johnny Gorham for your show. Were you guys fans of Chappelle's show?
Yes.
Johnny Gorham is your Charlie Murphy because you got the same name, you know?
Yeah.
You can say Johnny Gorham, but like Charlie Murphy.
Oh, if that little boy could just speak of what he sees in the Gorham house.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's just crazy. Yeah, we got all three Gorham boys are back. Connor's back from Hawaii. He was doing He was surfing for like 10 days, maniac kid.
So that would make Connor Eddie Murphy, and that would make little Luke was now Rick James. So that's really twisted. I'm sorry.
He has Rick James hair for sure.
He does.
He does, doesn't he? Yes, he does.
So, Gazal, you've got Northridge against Cal State Fuller tonight. All eyes in the Big West will be on that one tonight. UCR is going to play Cal Poly tomorrow night. Tell us why the Matadors have a chance to win this one tonight against Fullerton.
Jeff understands this. It's all about pride at the end. I mean, listen, if you're not going to go to the tournament, do you want to not go to the tournament? It sounds really twisted, but do you really not want to go to the tournament losing on your home floor? At least this makes it interesting. So if CSUN wins against Fullerton, you know what happened? This is the weirdest thing. Because you guys were talking about this about a week ago. Do you know if UCR splits and CSUN wins tonight, it's a coin flip?
I know.
How crazy is that?
That's why we need Northridge to lose tonight.
Well, of course. So, but here's the irony for me. This is what's going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. I think the Matadors win tonight, and then I think that UCR will lose to Cal Poly. but I think you guys beat Long Beach.
Really?
And get into the tournament. That's my prediction.
Oh my gosh! See, I see it the other way. I think we beat Cal Poly at home, and I say Long Beach State's a 50-50 flip. So, Gazal, how quickly? Let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, Northridge does not get to the conference tournament. Do you go full on 100% UCR baseball now?
I give it about a week because I'll probably still go to the tournament to watch the CSUN women's team, help them out. We have a couple of new guys doing the game, so they need some some TLC to make sure they get on the air. And then, I give it about a week. Usually, I give it about a week or two after basketball to get turned fully into baseball. Yeah.
You were at the game yesterday at the Plex against the Rebels, correct?
That is why I could not call on Pep's birthday, but I did give him a shout-out on the broadcast. Yeah, I had the game against UNLV.
Thank you.
And the two best it was funny because the two best pitchers in the ball yard were Greg Maddox in the UNLV dugout and Troy Percival in the UCR dugout. So
Greg Maddox is with coaching with UNLV?
Greg Maddox's son plays for the Rebels, and he is the pitching coach. He volunteer pitching coach, doesn't need the money at
Holy
UNLV.
Smokes.
The coolest thing, though, there's a player on UNLV. His name is Blaze Bofell. Is the kid's name. Okay, no, that's not the cool part. That's a cool name. That's a cool baseball thing. He's got a thing. He leaves tickets for Selena Gomez every game.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Isn't that cool?
She's with Bieber. She's not leaving Bieber.
That is cool. Has this gone viral?
No, listen, I want to make this kid go viral. I mentioned it on the broadcast yesterday, and we actually had our maiden voyage UCR baseball on Big West TV. That was fun. Blaze Bothell, they could go viral. He's not from the Inland Empire. I wish he was. They had a kid, Kyle Isbell, who was from Fontana. He played at Awanda, so I obviously gave him some love.
You know what? There was a guy who pitched for the Lake Elsinore Storm, Cal. Jeff, I forget his name.
Cal Worthington.
No, Cal. no,
Cal Ripken.
But no, he did the same thing. He was leaving tickets for Selena Gomez. Wasn't it Selena Gomez? We had him on the show, remember?
Yeah, I do remember that. There was a Selena Gomez guy. She's very popular.
Is Selena Gomez like this generation's Alyssa Milano? You remember, Alyssa Milano dated 4 or 5 different baseball guys?
And then she was married to a hockey guy, too, I think, at one time.
That's right. She got married really young, though.
Yeah,
That was a mistake.
I still love Alyssa Milano.
Oh, who doesn't?
She's adorable. She was in Hall Pass.
I saw her once. When I was in grad school, she was doing an event in Westwood, and it amazed. She's really tiny. She's maybe 5'4".
So she's Pep size.
You're awful. You guys are both awful. Well, Gazal, enjoy the call tonight. Jeff and I will be watching.
We'll be cheering for the
cheering for the. Jeff wants food. Forgive us. Jeff
Well,
wants the buffet.
Jeff's got to root. You got to root for your guy, John Smith, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he's you're gonna laugh at this. John Smith, I think, is gonna attend the coaches show at Lake Alice on Monday.
He is.
He is. He's gonna come down and hang out.
I promoted the coaches show too yesterday. By the way, I told them.
How much do we owe you?
I told them to buy you guys wings. I don't know if Pep even eats wings, but I know Jeff eats wings.
Pep doesn't.
Hey, do you ever invite Greg Holla out to the show to feed him?
No, we can't let him out.
Hey, you know what we're doing tonight? We're having a pizza party.
Oh, pizza! What kind of pizza?
We're gonna go. Can we say where we're going?
Not until. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we're gonna go to Round Table Pizza post game. And we're gonna have all the crew is gonna go. And we're gonna have some pizza.
And Jeff's buying for everyone.
I am.
Wow.
Yeah,
man, I'm bummed. I'm bummed. We didn't have a baseball game today because I would just go out and join you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun having a little a slice of pie.
So everybody's gonna eat. You're gonna have Cullen eat. You're gonna have Mason eat. You're gonna have
no. We don't.
No,
We don't invite Mason anywhere. We try not to, but we do. We have Kono, we have Cullen, we have Greg, we have Pep, and we have me. It's gonna be fun.
What a great! I tell you, guys. As I said, you guys remind me of the famed Las Vegas entertainer Cook E. Jar. It's not a show. It's not a show. It's a party. And I'll tell you what. Before you scoff at Cookie Jar, by the way, keep in mind this is a guy who won Best Vegas Entertainer and Worst Vegas Entertainer in the same year. Remember that?
That might be us.
Nice.
The Cook, baby. The Cook.
Thank you, Gazal. Good luck tonight.
We'll be watching.
You're welcome. No, you're not wishing me good luck. You want to lose. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. Go Fullerton.
Yeah, I do love you and Alan. So good. Have a good call. I'll be listening.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.
See you, Gazal. Don't deny him the food.
No.
Hey, we got to take a break right up against it. We come back. We'll talk a little pro flag football.
Pro flag football.
It's a real thing, and it's coming to the NFL Network.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
Fantastic.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajalco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the Crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Man, where is this show gone?
Gone
We're
straight?
almost done, Jeff.
Straight away. I'm already packing up.
We're going to have a pizza party.
You're darn right. Is anybody going to go?
We're going. We put it out on Twitter. We put it out there for the people if they want to hang out with you.
Yes, we're going to be at Round Table. Where?
I don't know. You want to say the exact one?
Yeah, see if anybody shows up.
It's Moreno Valley, but they say it's Riverside. It's over by the 60 and the 250.
What street is it?
I think it's Canyon Springs Parkway.
Canyon Springs Parkway.
Something like that.
It's going to be a listener party.
It's going to be a party.
A party. You guys come on over and eat some pizza.
You know what I had for lunch?
What?
So
Don't say pizza.
No, so I'd be hungry. No. I wanted to be hungry for tonight.
Yeah?
And this goes back to college. Those old top ramens, like
you have a lot of sodium.
The 80-cent
ones. You're going to die. You know what? You're 40.
They're
You're
actually
going to have a heart
kinda
attack.
good. I'm a man.
You're a man. Now the kind in the little cup.
Yeah. The dried one. The square.
The brick.
Yeah, the block. Yeah.
Oh.
Reminds me of college. I'm like, you know what? These are kind of good. Like like a fountain of youth.
Dude, your
top ramen,
your blood
man.
pressure is just bouncing off the walls.
A lot of sodium. Salt. Yeah, it's really bad.
Salty. I stopped eating because I'm too salty.
Jeff is pure top ramen.
I'm pure. I believe ragu. I really do. I'm so thick with ragu. I can't wait to eat some pizza. You guys are going to see me devour a whole pie.
I want to watch you.
You're going to see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
A couple NFL notes here. So, did you hear this? Rob Gronkowski said he was not happy last season, which I don't have a problem with that. If he was not happy playing for the New England Patriots last year, that's not my problem.
He's not happy.
He wasn't happy. People were like, oh, he wasn't happy last year. Is he not going to come back to the team? Maybe he's going to retire. Well, soon after that story was published, they came back and said, no. He's coming back next season. Signs are showing that he's going to come back. But my problem is, and this is on Sports Illustrated's website. I go to a lot of different websites, but on SI.com. Why was that even a headline? Rob Gronkowski not happy with last season.
That's just stupid.
You know how many times I come into work and I'm not happy?
Every single day.
Every day.
Every day. I loathe coming in here. I loathe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, you're making millions of dollars. You think I'm going to feel bad? Like, I wasn't happy coming into work. Dude, you know how many people work? They bust their butts. He's making millions of dollars playing football. And he's like, I'm not happy with last season. Why is that even a headline?
What a whiner.
I know. It really rubbed me the wrong way when I saw that headline. And why was Sports Illustrated even making it a headline? Rob Gronkowski was unhappy with his last season with New England. Dude, people go to work unhappy all the time. They got problems at home. They're not making enough money. They hate their boss.
Life.
And it was a headline.
Yeah, that's just stupid. He's always going on. He goes to Vegas. He's like always popping the bottles. He's popping bottles in Vegas.
He's a big frat boy.
Yeah, he goes and hangs out. He has like a cruise, a Gronk cruise. That's just silly.
Yeah,
just a whiner.
Annoyed me.
Yeah, shut your hole, Gronk.
Catch the ball, Gronk.
Catch a ball. Wasn't he hurt? He's always hurt too.
Yeah.
Gronk. Get out. Okay, move on from Gronk.
Well, this will make you feel good.
Ooh.
There is professional flag football coming, and not only is it coming, it's going to be on the NFL Network. That's how serious this is.
People can't get enough football.
You're right. This is going to happen in June and July. When's the slowest time? Right before training camps?
June and July?
June and July. There's going to be professional flag football. It's going to be on the NFL Network. They're going to have 11 live games. They're going to have like the actual real NFL Network broadcasters, the play-by-play guys doing the games.
Well, I told you Eric Weddle plays flag football with my buddy.
Yeah.
In the offseason. So are we going to have some NFL guys maybe playing?
I think it's going to be former guys. Like, I guess they did like a pilot, like something to test it out.
Pilot program?
Yeah. Michael Vick was in it. I think Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. Like those guys.
Look at those dogs.
Yeah.
You get that?
Oh, boy.
I just went there.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Chad Ochocinco.
Like some of those guys. Maybe I think Terrell Owens, like T.O. would probably be a perfect guy for this flag football league, professional flag football.
So wait,
league.
they're going to pay these guys to catch flags?
I guess they're going to pay them.
Flag guarding. You can't. I used to play a lot of flag football.
I did too. I was the man in PE class.
You were?
Oh, in flag football, I was the man. My flag football teams always won in PE class.
What position
That's
did
how
you
good
play?
I was. Like receiver, like throw me the football. If you put it near me, I'm gonna go get it and I'm gonna score.
You had good hands?
Yes.
So were you this size when you were in elementary school? Did you stop growing?
No, I was always one of the shortest kids in my class.
You still are.
No.
I got news for you, buddy.
No. I came on strong at the end.
At the end?
I'm almost 5'11". I came on strong.
Almost 5? I thought you were 5'11" and a quarter.
I am.
I'm
almost 6 foot.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I
You're not
am.
either.
But they're going to do pro flag football. It's going to be on the NFL Network. All these former NFL guys are going to come back and play. My only hesitation on this, Jeff, is this the future of pro football? Are they going to say, you know what, it's too dangerous?
I think
we're going to play flag football.
I've been telling you this. I think it's going that route. I mean, there's a lot of concern about head injuries. the CTE. You know, They're trying to eliminate tackle football until they go into high school.
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I think it's a parental decision. Stay out of the parents' house.
It's the parents' decision.
Yes.
Absolutely 100%. I just hope this is not the future. Like we're seeing, foreshadowing the sign of things to come. I hope not.
I do think, though, maybe in the next 20 years we'll see a vastly different football.
Flag football.
I don't know if it'd be flag, but I think it'll be very, very, very vastly different.
Well, it's coming, and it's going to be on the NFL Network, so it's legitimized just since it's on that network. So
sweet.
All right, we're 10 minutes away from the pizza party. We got to take a break. We're going to close things up. We're all going to go over there and feast like broadcasting champions.
Yes, if you'd like an autograph or a picture, you can go on over to Round Table Pizza.
Pizza on the face.
I will let you sit by me for a cost.
For a cost? For charity.
For charity. No, I'm not. It's charity. It's going in my pocket. I'll even let you take a picture with your phone.
With you?
Yeah, with me.
Oh.
Not with Pep, though. He's too big. He's too big. $25 for Pep.
We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Woo! Come on! We're streaking! Come on! Come on! We're running! Come on! Woo! Woo! We're streaking! We're streaking!
Inland Empire sports fans turn to the Inland Sports Show.
So you talk to the radio?
On Fox Sports IE 1350 for breaking news, exclusive interviews, and big-name guests in the IE.
How you guys doing? Ray Bass here again at Corona High with the Corona High football program with the one and only Pep Fernandez. Today's boost training tip, it's all about top-end speed, getting our knees up. We're talking about the A-run. Come see what it's all about. Okay, so what we're working on right now, you can call it top-end speed, absolute speed, max speed. Really all that means is that we're opening up our stride, getting our knees up. And one of the things we like to emphasize here is that cyclical action with the legs. So with the A-run, all we're doing is pulling our heel to our butt, stepping over and around the opposite knee, and it's all about turnover. We want to get as many reps as we can. So Jake's going to go ahead, he's going to jog to the hash, and then he's going to hit a nice and quick A-run all the way to the opposite hash. Here we go, ready? And go! Jog, 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 hit! Heel to the butt, toes up, over and around, over and around, over and around, over and around. Nice, very nice, very nice. So you want to get as many reps as you can here. You always want to have your ankle locked, toes pointing to the top of your shoe. A great drill to emphasize is getting your knees up, getting that cyclical action, the A-run. If you're not doing it, you better be doing it, and we do it right here at Boost.
We focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. We just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
Francis is busy.
Busy doing what?
He's having his bath.
Oh, really? Where are they hosing him down?
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
You're like, what am I doing?
I do.
Doing a radio
I can't read. I can't read stuff if I already have everything put away.
What's going on?
What are you doing, man? I can't be serious, Jeff. I'm thinking about pizza.
Serious, Jeff. The pizza party is upon us. It's going to happen right after the show. Again, we want to remind everyone that CBU, the big Pac West tournament, starts tomorrow on the campus of Cal Baptist University, the new event center. Now, the Lancers aren't playing tomorrow. They got a first-round bye. They're that good. So they'll play in the semifinals Friday night, 5 o'clock, against the winner of Chaminade and Azusa Pacific University.
Ding dong.
Hey, and the big All-Star game's coming up. The Inland Sports All-Star El Clasico.
April 7th. Be there Saturday.
And the girls' game, too.
The ladies before. All brought to you by Valverde. What is that? Teen Vision.
TV 16.
Yes.
RCC, your good friend Alicia Berber, the head basketball coach out there. So.
We got it going on. It's going to be good. So if you'd like to submit your nominations for the boys or women's game, let us know
Bring
at
it on.
Twitter.
At Inland_sports. Oh, there's the Stones. I'm feeling good. It's been a wonderful show. It's been brought to you by our good friends at Spoiled. Quick, quality oil change. You'll be spoiled by great customer service and low prices. And you get the flour and you get the mint on the way out.
I'm going.
Here, can we do some live producing on the air?
Yes.
Okay, so Kono, how about this? Click on this one.
Why do I look silly?
No, the one right next to it. Oh, you're close. Okay, now click on Kins. Click on the Kins again. Now punch it over. Because we got to thank our sponsors. Kins Sporting Goods, more than 40, go ahead and punch it over. More than 40 years in the Inland Empire and still providing all of your sporting gear needs. Gotta love the Stones. Jeff, hold on, you're not on camera yet, Jeff. Okay, now go to the blank shots and blank those out. And then punch it over. Yeah, no, the blank shots on the very end. The blank and the blank. We're producing live on the air. Boost Performance Training in Corona with Coach Ray Bass. Go ahead and punch it over. Booyah! Hey, check out the strength and speed class. That first one is always free. They got the small class sizes. Please go to boosttrainingsystems.com and you can get all the information there. All right, go back and blank them out again on this side. blank it out, and then click on Catalano, because here comes Catalano Motors in Corona off of Temescal Canyon Road, where you can buy, trade, and finance. CatalanoCars.com is the website. And now, Kono, we're going to go back on camera. You can actually punch up Jeff Schott. Do you see Jeff Schott down there? Go ahead and click on that and punch him over. No, Jeff's face. There it is. Click him over. We're going to the pizza party. It's happening. We're going to go eat some pizza. We'll tell you all about it tomorrow, 3 o'clock, right here on the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.